nigga. Let them see. Good morning, grand rising, whatever y'all call it. Hold on, girl. Let me get comfortable. Good morning, hey purple goddess. Girl, they say the early bird get the rummy. Yes, baby. I feel like my body just on a regular schedule. I just be up at certain times on the wrong days. I slept as long as I could, and I was like, let me get up. Because I went to sleep, put it on my mind, girl. So I'm live yesterday. Mind y'all, I'm in my mind just over here doing my good old conscience. And then all of a sudden, Auntie Sky had called. So Auntie Sky called, she said what she said, and that was just that. I was just and amen. And like, like I do. I don't know what the hell going on, man. Y'all, I do have a life outside of YouTube. I know a lot of people say that, but I'm actually one of the people I got things to do, girl. Sure. So I didn't know nothing about they had even seen each other, anything like that. Like they even had I don't want to call it a confrontation, but for lack of words, I didn't know they had no confrontation, girl. I don't be in all it like that. And my resourceful hadn't told me nothing. So what I did see was when I was getting ready to end a live, Auntie Fee wanted to come up. She wanted me to drop the link. Here's the thing though. I had already dropped the link. I didn't pin it, but it wasn't that many comments up. I had already dropped the link. Because Pride said if you need help, drop some eyes. So I dropped the link and I was on the computer. I don't got the eye emoji, so I dropped the word eyes. So the link was already in the chat. But I was tired. Salute to Auntie Fee. She was right on time coming pop her stuff. But I was tired, y'all. True. People have a right to be tired. So anyway, when I end a live, let me go pull it up. This is what gets sent to me, girl. Messed me all the way up. Because I had no idea nothing was going on. Like, what? Hold on. Why gotta call that man back to these two? Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me go find a message. Hold on. Girl, here you go. Hold on. I'm turning all the way up.
All right, have a good day, scary ass house. And bitch, you won't even worry about no damn Carmelo till you see me out there in the traction I was bringing when it came to having his freedom. All y'all hoes some pussy ass, clap chasing assholes that don't come outside and sit behind the motherfucking keyboard and bump the goddamn dick suckers. Don't hear how goat mouth bitch.
Girl, call me a goat mouth bitch. Baby, when you look like an ostrich, you don't need to be talking about nobody else's mouth. I thought Ratchet told you brush your tongue. You still have yet to brush your tongue. Baby, if I was to go, first of all, I didn't know she was asking for the link. I'm over here. Auntie Sky called my phone. That's how she made it to the live yesterday. But outside of that, I wasn't planning on dropping a link for nobody because I told y'all in the beginning of the live and throughout the live, it's Friday. I'm tired. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I knew I had just enough time before the boys came home to pop my good old stuffiana, go be a mom, and go snuggle up in a bed. Girl, what the heck Beyonce is going on? And you're right. I was not worried about the Carmelo Anthony situation. You know why? Because in the section of YouTube that I'm in, nobody over here was worried about it. People was trying to figure out why you was worried about it. But when you went out there and made yourself a spectacle, you're lucky I didn't drag you and say how I really felt. I was trying to minimize it and just talk about the people as a whole. But bitch, where my file cabinet at? You was out there with no fucking bra on. Out there crying and procrastinating, just out here bothering the fucking people. The man that's holding you up, Farrago, is that Farrago? Girl, people is embarrassed. You got them long fucking clothes on looking to fucking just over there just bothering fucking people. Where is your children? You don't go that hard behind your children, you sick, dirty pussy hole. Don't come fucking talk about nothing about no fucking me because I ain't gonna drop no link. If you was already live, all you have to do was talk about what the fuck you was gonna talk about. Where is your job? You worry about everything about how to fix your motherfucking. Why is your titties out like this at them people function, girl? You talk about people just want to sit behind the keyboard and don't come outside. I go outside every day with my kids. I go outside every day to go to fucking work. I go outside to come my ass the fuck home. Never time do I leave my house and my titties is just elongated in people fucking face like this here. I don't know which one more elongated. Janelle say your fucking titties. This is an embarrassment to the whole black fucking community. You is a ridiculous slut. A freaky fucking frog. You need help. You out there looking like silly Cicely Tyson. You just out there looking wrong. Fuck. Damn Skippy people jumped on the story. Cause that's what the people over here wanted to hear about. Cause you made it a fucking topic. Bitch. Then I was gonna say, well, you know, she did do a good thing. She did bring the Mo3 sect out. But when you think about it, girl, fuck you. Cause you said fuck Mo3 too and his kids. Shit, over there fucking Yellow Beastie brother. They come, you want people to stand up and shit. You is pathetic. You should have went live and popped your shit on Auntie Sky. Or you should have beat the fuck out Auntie Sky when you saw her. Pick one. Oh, come say nothing out on no motherfucking me. Fuck the community purple goddess. That whole is part of the problem. She is the problem. Girl, you gotta get you. I hope that's not Farago looking like that out there like that there. Farago, I do that's not you, huh? Once again, you got Farago groping his child. Last time we saw Farago and 88 together, he was grabbing her glutes. Now all of a sudden he out there milking her titties. This can't get no worse. Why would I want to come outside with this? I don't need to be nothing around this here. That don't have nothing to do with me. I have no problem reporting on it because that's what the people in my section of YouTube want to hear about. But what I'm gonna come out there stand next to you for? I bitch said you can't sit at the same table that I eat at, girl. We don't need to be breathing the same atmosphere in chemical molecules and all that. I bet he got sick. Fuck no. Girl, do I am a mom. And have a very good position in my job. I don't need to be calling off the fucking job because I didn't got. Girl, I'm gonna have to go get a tetanus shot and everything coming out there fucking with you. I didn't got time for all that. I don't even know if my herb cabinet is filled up enough to come out there fucking with you. We don't need to be breathing in the same air. You got Jose Bodegas and SDs and Yellow Bees. Baby, you got too many alphabets for me. Too many alphabets. CBs and girl, this is too much. I ain't got time for that. Fuck no. I say right where the fuck I'm at. She out there trying to lead a race war. She's the leader of the race war. The race wasn't really affected, if you ask me, till she got her ghetto ass the fuck out there bothering the fucking people. You was not needed out there. And I still want to know how you expect this Sco and Ratchet to be your bodyguards when it came to them men. Farago was out there just to milk your titties. And when them girls ran up on Ratchet, you was standing over there with them moves. She was over there standing with the moves. That's after she fell out like it was her child being prosecuted. She acted like somebody had then fucking died. I keep telling you, I don't know nothing about legalities and all that, but I do know a motherfucker could get an appeal. Like, damn, we doing all that and we didn't even get to the appeal part. Like, wait, there's still hope. The fuck? But you just gotta be every fucking thing about you. Carmelo can't even have his moment because you out there. Now, instead of the people donating to Carmelo, they gotta donate bras and shit to this bitch. Girl, this ain't even justice for Carmelo no more. This all about 88 rising up on the totem pole. So this is her audition for baddies right here. She don't be involved in her own kid's life. Right, that's the thing. Mentally sick bitch. At this point, I'm thinking she mentally fucking challenged. Girl, you need help. This was a public lynching. Bitch, you gave them kids away. That was a public lynching. That's what that was. You give fat daddy a new daddy every 3 years. That's a public lynching. Your daughter said that she wanted to take her own life and left the house. She couldn't call you because you was on mysterious panel. So instead, she called the police on herself. So the police could come out there and help her. Why you wasn't? I wanted to see Farago milking your titties and you falling out crying and all that when your daughter wanted to take her fucking life. Where was the outrage with that? Where was the outrage when your daughter went from sleeping with an 18-year-old weed smoking thug to growing dreadlocks and turning into a man? Where was this face and this cry and this emotions? Where that was at then? I didn't see none of that back then. I didn't see none of that then. Let me get her off the screen and let me make myself smaller. Give me a second, Yana. Let me press a couple buttons so I can get to where I need to be at. Let me get over here in the corner. I thought, where is your job? How you over there talk about you calling off work and all that just to be out there for Camelo? Bitch, your children need money. You can talk about your car breaking. You over there sleeping, fucking staying with Farago. Talk about I won't be in the D. You need to go to work. You need to go to work, baby. Your food stamps is dependent. Fuck, it just sound right. Dependent on you going to work. You need to go to work, baby. Yeah, that's her. What the? Oh my god, y'all don't think that's her? What the fuck y'all think I'm just coming up here? Girl, I ain't got no points to prove. I was about to go pull up the whole video. I ain't got time for it. Then they became trying to strike my page. Go to work. Go to the way you went out there in front of fucking people. You should have went to work. You're welcome, Miss America. Salute to you and your baby. Big congratulations to you all. Salute to all the real mothers. The people that take time to hug their kids so their kids don't be up here fucked up. The whole family just girl, this is all. I don't have to get up here and fake the phone. This the dude on, if you see this little dashiki thing on the left, I think it's my left, so it should be y'all left too. The dude that we can't see him, you can just see the shirt. He been everywhere. He was covering it. He been on Nick at Night. He was on with Nick at Night last night. Him and Nick at Night been covering the whole thing. I think this is actually his camera that caught this because he also got the part where she falls to the ground with her hands on the ground and her nails all spread open up. Girl, nails spread open, pussy spread open, mouth open, halitosis and gingivitis lurking in the fucking vicinity. Look at Farago's face. Farago have to breathe through his mouth because this hoe so fucking stink. How many times people go say she stink everywhere she go? Somebody brought that up in the comment section yesterday. Auntie Sky said she stink. Was Tasha K smelt her through the phone? Oh, that's a funky house dress, ain't it? Farago is breathing through his mouth. Can y'all zoom in? Do y'all see Farago with his mouth open looking like a fish? Farago has to breathe through his mouth. Farago, you should have took the chances and breathe through your nose. You don't want to breathe through your mouth and suck up noble molecular diseases in the air. 88 is a walking airborne disease. She's a walking disease, period. Just looking at her, I want some Lysol. Matter of fact, let me make sure that don't come over here. I just Hey, Ellis. Farago like, whew. Oh, Lord Jesus. Come on now. Get it together. Girl. Somebody said, I thought this was an old lady falling out in church. I wish it was. They said school said she was stank. That's 3 people. 2.5 because Tasha K was virtually. L Boogie, what I went to sleep to was a bitch playing with me and I didn't do nothing. Fuck. Hey, Solo, where the fuck you been at? Solo, baby, I appreciate you. Hope all is well, my baby. Love you. You need the sage. Hey, Debbie. Thank you, baby. Wait, Debbie, what Debbie is? You ain't her best friend, Debbie, huh? Why is he holding her like that? Farago up there just... Farago look like a touchy-feely freaky bitch. Farago can't wait to grope his child. Oh, I don't even know if I can say that like that on YouTube. Farago can't wait to grope or drop the soap. We don't know which one Farago have going on. Farago is just a freak. Farago is a freak. They say don't trust the men with them bald heads. I thought Farago was a Muslim. Where's the Kufi? Or is that the Kufi? No, that's his head. Put up a whole fight for somebody else's kids, but not hers. Girl, it's us for the win. Solar salute, baby. Sick fucking bitch. The way she gripping Carmelo is one of idiot kids. She put up for adoption back in the day. The way this is going, there ain't no telling. They already lost her motherfucking mind. Shit. She gripping Farago like she be gripping them niggas, girl. Got her nails all in the mask. Farago. Farago face is a face of many emotions. Farago has the face of many emotions. Farago won't punch that bitch. You pinching me, oh. Farago is getting a hard on and everything, girl. Farago got two choices in life. He either dropped the soap or he grope. Girl, no. Mm-mm. I wouldn't leave Farago around my seahorse for nothing in the world. No. But he came home and my seahorse pregnant. What happened, Skippy? Skippy, who got to you, Skippy? Skippy, no, Skippy. Farago up there talking about, yeah, I just cleaned out the little seahorse tank. For what? It wasn't dirty. Then I fed him. Fed him what? Farago, what did you feed him, baby? Little semen. Semen? Don't he come from the sea? Farago, get the fuck out of my house. Just go, baby. Go ahead now. Yeah, that's our daddy. That's our daddy. And it's our daddy. They sick. This is infestated. Fuck, I forgot the word now, y'all. Incest. This is an incested situation. Yeah, Chelsea. What's up, guys? Speed El Boogie. It's like a sci-fi movie where she's sucking out his soul through her fingers. It looked like it. Both of them got their mouth open. She's sucking Farago's soul out his body. Farago's soul is leaving through his perched lips. I didn't know Farago was that dog. Farago didn't used to be that dog. What happened to him? Hey, Katorbe, I'm sorry. Hey, all of these. Farago probably sick too. I didn't know Farago hadn't got that dog over the years. The janitor looked demonic. You'd think she had a pair of glasses on, girl. Just her. I don't know if she gave up a kid for adoption or not. But the way she acting, it make me think she had a couple of Borsianas back in the day. Or something. She just took this case all on. Then it make me think she faking. But then you worry about somebody else. Y'all didn't give a fuck about Carmelo. No, I did not. I'm not gonna get up here and act like I cared about Carmelo. I didn't. I didn't know the fucking boy. It didn't happen in my neighborhood. I didn't know shit about the fucking story. Till you bought your ass out there. So thank you. Fuck. Thank you, baby. As a matter of fact, nobody in the Mo3 sector gave a fuck about no goddamn Carmelo. I don't know what else she gonna do besides going out there hooping out. As a matter of fact, bitch, you don't give a fuck about Carmelo. You don't give a fuck about him. You just out there to make it about you. You stayed out your own. Rainwater told you to go out there and go do that. I know what happened. Rain told you to jump on the story. I remember that when it first happened. You said it out your own mouth. Rainwater hit me up about this story, y'all. It's so sad. I remember when you first talked about it. And you just said that Rainwater was the one that told y'all to go out there. And then you got mad because Rain told y'all to go out there. Well, let me talk about you. Rain told you to go out there. And he didn't come out there. Fuck. Why Rain gotta come out there and all that motherfucking heat when he could just send your duck ass out there and he know you gonna go out there and do what needs to be fucking done. Make an ass out yourself. Then you came back and said that Rainwater and Charleston White was running a play on the family, that they really didn't care about the family, some whole other shit. Hello, Madam O dropped that tea the other fucking morning. Then you got 88 said somebody called her and asked her to be an activist, a crisis actor. I don't know about no activist. Hey, Kendra, I don't know about that. Girl. Charleston White was against Carmelo family. Then he started helping her for the fucking people. And then all of a sudden he's saying he going against the people again. He going against them again. Girl, y'all got so many plays going on, and it's so crazy. I just was telling y'all, which y'all probably knew, but I was telling y'all too, How these people be out there, they do that activist shit and protest the shit. It be about the fucking money. They don't be having no help for them people. Salute to Dr. Candace Matthews. But at the same time, I showed y'all and she showed y'all her own mouth what she was gonna do. That lady went way out there by them people and said all she was going to do was what? Do anybody remember what Dr. Candace Matthews said she was going to do? I don't see Farrago, just a man holding a lady that's falling out in church. I don't know if that's Farrago or not. I presume that it's Farrago, but I'm not sure. Charleston did switch up on a family. Yep, we got to stay focused. A young man like, Jake, shut the fuck up. You're not even all the way black. You can't have this conversation with us. Go back to the white sector. We ain't seen you in forever. Jake, you came, Jake, you know who stole your spotlight? Let me take a commercial break real quick. Big Lack stole your whole everything. You was the light-skinned nigga on the board with the lips and the breeds. The perm and the breeds. Now here come Big Lack. Coked up, braids, perm. Your mama is not black. We seen your parents. Your daddy was a stripper. I remember Jake. I remember this like it was yesterday. The protest never got us nowhere, right? Yeah, Jake, I'm disappointed in you, baby. You let Big Lack come up here and take your shine. Jake, you was a stripper. I'm sorry, I'm confusing your daddy with you. You was the stripper. You was on OnlyFans before the fans was only. Yeah, that was you. My mother is black, bitch. Talk about what you know. My mother is black. Jake, don't listen to me because my mom ain't black. So fuck. Please don't debate with me, Jake. Because I'm telling you some shit that you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't remember what Candace said. Charleston don't realize every wrong he does will fall on his son because the Bible says so. True. My father is black too. My father is black as well. Leck is a fake pimp and a clown ass bitch. All right, Jake, pop your shit this morning. Boy, script for more men than he do women. Boy, Godspeed. Keep typing. This is good. Anyway, let me figure y'all in because nobody else ain't typing in the chat. Dr. Candace Matthews said all she doing for the family is giving them a list of lawyers. Y'all remember the phone book? A lot of y'all older than me, so y'all should. Remember the phone book? Remember if you wanted to find somebody, you could just flip through the phone book. Sometimes you had to wait for next year to come out so you could get the updated one. If somebody moved or changed numbers, you had to wait like a whole year to get a new phone book. I know as a kid, I was one of the small kids, and I used to have 2 phone books so I could sit at the dinner table. That was my little thing. Like, where the phone book at, Granny? You got 2 of them? Yes, ma'am. If this was the old days, I'm pretty sure Carmelo family could have just flipped through the fucking phone book and found a lawyer. Well, because this is not the old days, do y'all know how fucking simple it is just to Google a couple lawyers, call them? Now, the only thing is, I remember the yellow pages. The only thing is, a lot of people, okay, G, thank you, LaKendra. A lot of these lawyers and law firms, they have a consultation fee. So while you shopping for lawyers and shit, they might tell you, okay, they don't even want to hear the case first and foremost. They be like, all right, you need us to represent you. What type of court this is? Criminal? What did he do? Oh, you know what? Don't even worry about that. Look, this is what we're gonna do. We have a $50 consultation fee. Can you pay it right now? Then if you got it, you got it. If you don't, then you don't. You go on to the next person. Or you pay a couple $50 and $100 consultation fee. Go up in there, holler at the people. You shop through your sources. I mean, not your sources. You try your luck, basically. I don't know if Carmelo family did that. Look like Carmelo family just kind of just put the ball in other people's court. And was like, oh, you know what to do? Okay, I trust you. Here you go. Go ahead and score us the basket. It looked like everybody they trusted failed them. Now, according to what I got from Charleston and what other people are saying is the money that the family was getting, they was doing the wrong shit with it. Bought houses and all kind of shit. Cool. But my whole thing is Carmelo Anthony is a grown-ass fucking man. Now I know some people mature at different ages and all that. Girl, when I was 17, y'all could put money in my hand and watch me make it come back, bitch. Yeah, girl, give me a second. Let me go meet Poppy at the docks. Girl, $100 to give me straight. Flip that bitch to 5. Give me a second, girl. Watch the money multiply. Carmelo is a grown ass fucking man. Like, why the fuck are we giving money to his parents? Why does it feel like Carmelo has no input on what's going on? We talking about somebody that y'all told us is a 4.0 student. Then I heard he was a 3.7 student, but nonetheless, very smart, talented individual. Why are we not talking to him? I need Carmelo to get like Keywan White. Get you a tablet, a couple people on us. I need to hear from Carmelo. I don't give a fuck about hearing from his parents. They said they never got the money. They didn't buy no house. That was a lie. They had a house. They said, I heard the daddy said they had to move because they was getting death threats and all that. The daddy was on the road with Charleston White for a little while and they had to go back home. Y'all don't remember that? Fuck, I'm not even invested. I know certain parts of the story. Y'all talking about the GoFundMe money? Y'all know people be giving money outside of GoFundMe, huh? Hello? Getting up seeing the lady in church before Sunday is so funny. It's so early. Y'all are funny. Baha ha 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 ha. Thank you, Baha. Baha ha ha ha. Is there another name that we can call you? That one's just a little long. Especially after the verdict was read, I wanted to hear from him. We hearing from Charleston White. We hearing from every fucking body that there is, except for this grown ass man. And I understand he's younger than a lot of us. I understand he's young enough to be our child. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is a grown ass man that we talking about. So I'm the way that we handling this, or the way people, in my opinion, that I hear speaking on it, they're speaking on it as if we talking about a child. And that's clearly not the case. This is a grown fucking man. This is a grown up. Why the fuck are we? um, I don't know. It's the nails for me, baby. Let me get into Charleston White. And he had 2 jobs. Now I didn't hear that part. That's new to me. They probably won't let him speak. Look how they did him, Stin. Girl, baby, who is they won't let him speak? Keywan White get on the phone with us damn near every motherfucking night, every other night. Who won't let him speak? At his age, okay, at his age, I was living in fucking New Mexico. The fuck is we talking about? Girl. Out there on them people fucking mountains. I think that's where my PTSD came from, living in fucking New Mexico. He lost that trial when he didn't take the stand to defend his own actions. Is he slow? That is currently is different from TDCG. Oh God, give me a second, y'all. Let me switch screens. That's my Sean G typing right. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh, I did spell it wrong, my baby. Oh, fuck. I gotta do it all over. Baby. Oh, the Cat in the Head got a new movie coming out. I gotta tell Kyrie. That one don't look as interesting as the other one, though. Shit, knowing Kai already knew. Go up in there bother him. Cat in the Head got a new movie. Wake up. He gonna say, Mama, no. Get out of my room. And I may have to fuck him up in hope I don't go to jail. All right, let me find this video, y'all. My bad. I found it. How long is this video, girl? I got time for all this. Oh, Lord. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I watched some of it. Girl, I must have fell asleep watching this. I didn't know. Oh, Lord, he up in the video too. He gonna come back in the video? I don't want to hear from him. Let's see where the video started, girl. Oh, girl, Charleston. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, this video and audio will be used for fair use purposes, reactionary purposes, educational purposes, and to give that of my lovely opinion. Fair use is on the screen in the comment section as well as in the description box. Fair use is in effect. Why are they lying on the family? It's sad. You don't take it more serious and make it about who you have such hatred for. Sit and talk about the updated details. You too old to play knowing you have. Lavender, let me get you the fuck out of my face. Bitch, don't speak on my motherfucking kids. It's about I'm too old for nothing. Let's get you in fucking time out. Lavender, I'm too old. I'm too old for what? Bitch, I am yet youthful and beautiful. I'm too old to be fucking playing. Girl, you forgot where the fuck you at. All I do is motherfucking play. Life is good. Why I gotta come up here and be mad and outraged over some shit that don't have nothing to fucking do with me? You better control your fucking emotions, your hormonal imbalance, bitch. Hey, OG dub. Girl, come up here fucking bothering me. Too old to be. Girl, you better go fucking. Bitch. Go back to bed, baby. Go back to bed because TdaY ain't got me going off and all that. I would come up before that. I'm in a peaceful fucking mood. It took me a minute to go find the fucking website. The website, whatever the fuck it is, the video. I stumbled over my motherfucking copyright disclaimer. Now don't come up and make my nerves bad now. Get my fucking lies over. Either you got me fucked up or you about to get fucked up. Fuck. Y'all gotta get y'all some progesterone pills and stuff so y'all can balance y'all hormones. Y'all is too emotional. Get you some magnesium. Fuck. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all, please don't forget to hit the like button. I can't believe Lavender came over here fucking with me. Girl, Lavender came trying to fuck me like I was 88 and she was Farrago. No, hey, Flamo. Good morning, baby. Make it on over yonder. Girl, no, thought I was 88 and she was Farrago. Baby, I don't play that. That me with Charleston got to stay up here in this ski mask.
You seen the
I thought we catch the Uber, how long we drive? Come home. Listen, we got bad ass black soul food, by the way. I'm like 2 of them. I'm over so good.
it's not what? It's not. Hold on, what was you don't know the name of that soul food place? What's this?
Oh, Lord. Dang. Breaking news. Breaking motherfucking news. I'm sorry to have to announce. I'm sorry that I have to announce. I am stepping away from the Carmelo Anthony family. I am removing myself from the Carmelo Anthony's case. I am no longer involved with the family. And here's why. I'm not getting in bed with Black Lives Matter. I'm not getting in bed with Benjamin Trump. I'm not getting in bed with Dominique Alexander. And I'm not playing for money to pay people bills. This money.
He said he is not paying for money. He not getting into paying people, getting money to pay people bills. He's a clown. This is his pattern as a character. Charleston act like he been scared of those clear people. Remember I asked y'all yesterday, I said, do you really want to go powers for powers with people that's already in position with powers? To me, it seemed like the family is it's so many hands in a pot. That's the best way I could put it. It's so many hands in a pot. It's too many hands in a pot. Somebody probably got in his ear. He was cloud chasing anyway. I don't believe shit he said. All right.
It's going to the boys' appeal. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. The rest of the money goes back to the donors. I was starting to feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly.
Jazzy, absolutely. He was one of the people I was talking about. Matter of fact, I bought him up. Right. But he said that they quietly, privately raised over $1 million. Okay. Where did the money go? They talk about the GoFundMe for Carmelo, but the Metcalfs literally used their son for monetary gain. Their defense was free. They still have GoFundMe's. It's Steven from Django Unchanged. I felt like he was the man named Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. I think his name Uncle Ruckus in the Boondocks. And he got one eye too. That's who Charleston reminds me of.
They wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said, no, I'm not doing the GoFundMe. They wanted to know after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill.
Let's go, OG. How much did he get? They say, okay, so we have this $1 million. The money is for the appeal, for the defense team, whatever, whatever, whatever. Maybe even court costs. Again, I don't know how this goes. But okay. Do we get the rest of the money? He's saying no. The money go back to the donors. My thing is, why the fuck do the parents need the money? It's for Carmelo. Again, Carmelo is a fucking adult. Girl, I would probably put an insurance claim and unalive both of my fucking parents. They play with my fucking money like that. Y'all got $1 million. And I'm an adult? What? He is lying because the original GoFundMe was $1 million and he only raised 600. He is lying on his family. He's saying that they quietly raised $1 million. Now we gotta wait for the fall their mother to pop this shit, then we'll find out. Why would you ask that though? You just gotta vote and do or vet and do or do what? Your due diligence or know how to read people and behavior. This man is lying. Who to say he I don't believe it's only for Carmelo. Charleston is lying. You have never gotten involved. Give me a second. All right, my bad. All right, let me finish the video. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was actually reading through the comments. You have never gotten involved in the first, should have never got involved in the first place. You infiltrated the family. Talking to them and had them get their lawyer to sell Carmelo out saying he wasn't going to put up those 7,500. Bullshit, they not giving back shit to Cub. Okay, he ain't have the money in the first down, please. It just sounded. I can't wait for Miss Nicole Mothree's mom to finally pop her shit so we can hear what she have to say about Charleston White. That's what I want to hear about. Because remember, Charleston and Rainwater were in partnership when they did the Murder Change Me, where Miss Nicole, Mama Duck, and somebody else, mom, they all was up there talking about losing their kids. And then that went sour. Rainwater and Charleston White supposedly fell out, but they both got money. I want to know how much did the mothers get since then? Like, what's really good? What's really good? Did Charleston White and Rainwater scam grieving mothers? Okay.
So going forward, I am no longer walking with nor associated or helping Carmelo Anthony. His daddy in the way.
I have to ask this. What the fuck did he ever do? How can y'all drop in the comments and tell me how did Charleston White help this family? How did he help them? Remember, Dr. Candace Matthews said, and salute to Charleston White. But I'm just so confused on how she said all she's going to do is give them a list of lawyers to choose from so they could choose their own lawyer. How you going to give me a list of lawyers and then say, I can choose my own lawyer? Well, if I could choose my own lawyer, why would you only narrow it down to a few that I have to choose from? Then remember the man said, are you going to support the family financially? She said, who? What? Bitch, I slapped the taste out your fucking mouth. No, I'm not helping them. The whole United States is going to help. Let's go.
I don't like weak. I hate weak men. I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that meth cap man than this black weak father trying to play victim. Now, nigga, your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money. Let's start to work on the pill. Anything else don't make sense. Nigga, fucking wrong with you. So, myself, along with criminal defense.
Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know if my nephew is watching. Today is my nephew Royal's birthday. Happy birthday, Royal. TD love you, boy. All right, my bad, y'all. I forgot to say at the beginning of the live.
Defense mitigation specialist, Shannon Ross, along with attorney Mitch Nolte, we are removing ourselves. Mitch was never on the case, but Mitch said he's not taking the case. Why? Too many hands involved. They're trying to bring too many black lawyers involved. We don't need blackness. We need righteousness. We don't need blackness. So the dad done rubbed me the wrong way. Nigga, when I got an email from Mitch Nolte, one of the top attorneys, I didn't get the email. The email was forwarded to me. But if Mitch ain't in it, Mitch won't get in it, Mitch won't take it, it's something stinky about this. And I'm telling the nigga, say, homie, everybody believes you playing for the money, nigga. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it. You want to get the money, but then disassociate yourself from me? Nigga, I'm here for that boy. I'm here for your son, nigga. And if this money don't go directly to your son's appeal, you don't get this money. We sent it back. We're sending it back, nigga. Nah, nigga, we ain't, nah. Y'all go live up on the bridge. Go apply for food stamp welfare. But you ain't getting this money. This money going for that baby's appeal. And if you bring any other race-baiting lawyer into it, nah, how y'all doing? He ain't like, what would he look like? Yes, sir? Okay.
All right, I got some other information, y'all. I'm gonna get back to this in a second. Let me go switch gears. This man is crazy. Well, let me not say crazy like that. All right, so according to Key Talk Media 28 minutes ago, he said, well, more and more people, even the lawyers, are pulling out of Carmelo case because of his father. Carmelo might just have to do his 35 piece and turn jailhouse Muslim for protection. He got the thing from Charleston White, his caption, and it reads, this is Charleston White, we probably raised $1 million without begging. For whatever reason, the father wanted the money and then go another way, just like he did with Hiram Roach and Dominic Alexander. He also wanted to control all of the money. It'd be something if Carmelo come out and be like, man, I don't even fuck with my daddy. He a bitch. What is the father doing again? Where's Ratchet? I need Ratchet to go interview the father. Ratchet been doing his little interviews nowadays. Say, I don't know who Mitch is, but hey, Dream, what's up, girl? How you been? whoever Mitch is, somebody by the name of Shannon Ross, this is the person texting. They say Mitch said he won't take the case due to all the hands in it. He is annoyed with his dad listening to bad advice, and I would imagine this is a waste of Ryan's time too, but can't speak for him. I've tried to help. I'm starting to wonder if the family has been honest with me. I just watched a live of the activist. Miss Selena said Charleston White is capped and he don't have no 75,000. She said they don't need Charleston. He's confusion. Hey. Bree said we found out more about the family. Who's the family? The daddy trying to come up. All of this is false. Spiritual gangster Miss Sonia is knocking and bucking and ready to fight today. Okay. They will lie and throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. You be safe driving back home. Thank you. Damn. How y'all feeling about that? So y'all, what y'all had said again, that black people need to stick together or something like that? Wasn't it what everybody was saying? Hold on, y'all. Let me refresh my screen real quick. Hold on. Oh, man, I'm over here going off on mute. Jake, what the fuck wrong with you? I didn't even see the phone. Jake, I am a woman of God. Why would you send that to me? They didn't accept his daddy's apology. Must have heard Kendrick Lamar donated money to the family. Cardi B offered her legal team for free. 50 has even entered the situation. Him and his family will be fine. They don't need him. Who is going to get the tape of the white boys approaching Carmelo? Well, Auntie Fee said she had it. We all would want to believe that all parents got their kids' best interest at heart. But lately we have seen other. Where is Ratchet? We need Ratchet on the case. I need Ratchet to Let me see if I'm gonna get cursed out today, y'all. Hold on. What time it is? It's 7:30 in the morning. Fuck, that nigga should be up. Let me see.
Yo.
Good morning. I'm on live. How you feeling?
I'm good. What's up?
I need a favor.
What's up?
Can you do one or two things, if not both? We want to hear from Carmelo. You know how Keywan be up there always on live? Can you get Carmelo on live, or could you interview his daddy since y'all close to each other?
Yeah, I know you heard Charleston off the case.
Yeah, that's what we up here talking about now. That's why I said shit. We need Ratchet on the case. He doing interviews now.
Yeah, I'd love to speak to his daddy.
Oh, you know how to get in contact with him and all that?
You got his Facebook?
No, that's why I called you. I don't know that about the man.
I to be real, I don't fuck with the daddy, so I don't really give a fuck.
Break it down. Why you don't fuck with him?
Because he a weak bitch. Just to be honest, his daddy weak and he's scared of Jeff. I fuck with Jeff. Jeff ain't scared to get up there and say, nah. If this was if Jeff did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. Niggas was ridiculing this man for a year and a half. A year and a fucking half, and he couldn't say shit. You couldn't say shit for a year and a half. Now the chains is off, the leashes is off.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is your bitch ass doing, nigga? This your kid, not mine. I'm not dying for your kid, my nigga. You die for your kid. I'll stand with you. That's the same way I feel with Teresa. That's the same way I feel with Jeff. Wasn't to die about this shit.
Yeah. So they said his daddy from New Orleans.
Yeah, and then
what? What's his name?
He got family. His people out there in Baton Rouge. Jeff out there. Yeah, nigga. I know you out there in Baton Rouge too. Yeah, he ready to smoke it out with whoever about his kid, and I respect that. Do I respect him saying the racist shit? Nah, I mean, but hey, look, he did go to motherfuckers and try to pray with him. He did go to motherfuckers, and like I've been said, they turned on him. And all they had to do, even if you don't like white people, all you had to do to save your son's life, just to save your son, stand with some white people, whether you like it or not. Your son did something wrong, and at the end of the day, the people he did it wrong to came to you and said, let's fix this. You said, fuck you. Now the table's turned, and your son got 35 years, and now y'all like, oh my God, it's racist. No, it's not. It was never about race until you made it about race. And that's the God honest truth. And black people just don't want to understand this was only about race because black people made it about race. Y'all let them niggas stand in front of that motherfucking courtroom doing all that whole ass shit. And all y'all had to do as a family is come out there and be like, you know what, guys? We did this, not the time for all that. We don't need this. I don't want this. For my kid, if you want to fight for justice for my son, come in that courtroom and fight with us. We're standing as a family, God fearing family. That's all y'all had to do, my niggas.
Yeah, I agree.
Decided to make this about. Oh well, they doing them wrong, and it's white people. No, y'all shit. That was the wrong approach to beat white people. The wrong approach is to call them racist and to just segregate ourselves from them. I'm not saying kiss nobody ass. See, people got my message fucked up. I never said go kiss white people ass and go. No, but you have to learn how to play chess with them, especially in that goddamn courtroom. So to save my son, I'm gonna stand right there and sing hymns with you all goddamn day until we get home, and then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But until then, y'all played it wrong, and now y'all want our money, and y'all want us to do the work for you. No, nigga, you go to the front line, and we'll back you up. You ain't even on the front line with us. So I'm not dying for this shit. Saying I'm sorry, I'm not.
No, I feel you.
But will I interview the daddy to give him a voice? Yeah, nigga, but it's gonna be your voice, not mine. I'll chop it up with him, and I think that he definitely should be doing the interview to. I don't know what the fuck they do. I don't really know what the family got.
Maybe I hope you can interview him. I think you'll be the person to be able to put the fire under his feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for the dude on Facebook.
If anybody got his information, please send it to Rachel, because this is something I want to see. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll call him down to my office and we can do an interview. I would love to speak. I don't want to speak with the mama. I want to speak with the daddy.
The mama act like she just salute and do whatever the daddy see.
The daddy act like he did.
The whole family is slow.
He seemed like he's slow.
Carmelo, the only smart person. Fuck.
Oh yes, honey. Oh yes, honey. What would you say, honey? Yeah. Nigga, why is you behind your woman? Nigga, you the daddy. Get in front, bitch. You sitting there letting her do all the goddamn talking. You're scared of Jeff. This boils down to that man is scared of Jeff. I'm telling you, he is scared and shook. Jeff told them niggas, I know you. Yeah, you still out there in Baton Rouge, huh? Yeah.
I missed that part. Damn.
And he told them, I think it was his brother, somebody in his family who was talking shit. He said, yeah, I know where you at. You still out there in Baton Rouge? I thought you was pulling up to Frisco. Where you at?
Oh, damn.
I don't want to talk to you face to face. They are scared of that white man.
You know Jeff, a whole gangster. When this nigga come out there with the people that fucking unalive this son, that nigga went out there with all them fucking black people. What's up, guys? You guys said we was gonna pray, right? Now, if y'all want to do something else, we could do something else. But I came to pray. I gotta leave. And I said that was the wrong thing they could have did was made that man fucking leave.
Why would you turn your back on that man? You just took out his son. Whatever happened with them two kids, that's between that. To be real, saying that's between two children. It's just two kids that fucked up, both of them.
Yeah.
This wasn't about black and white. It was just about two knucklehead white boys and a knucklehead black kid at the time. I'm not saying he was a fool in school. He was a smart kid, but in that moment, you fucked up. Like, you need to move. I ain't moving for shit. Make me move. Oh, I'm gonna make you move. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. This is kids being kids. But in that moment, parents should be parents and come together and just stand together for this moment. Yes, your kid lost his life. Y'all ain't never even told these people sorry for your loss. You know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing. Whether you mean it or you don't mean it, bitch, just still say it. It help the situation. Don't hurt it.
But the crazy part is, Carmelo said he was sorry.
He did.
He said it. He said, "I'm sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. Is he okay?" Y'all should have been with the same energy your son was on. Your son was the only smart one when it came down to it. Your son was very he was very apologetic,
remorseful,
and the other family was forgiving. Mm-hmm. The black people was the only ones who wasn't remorseful about this. Y'all all said fuck Austin.
Yeah.
Why would you? It's a little kid, bro. Your little kid lost his life. Carmelo said he's sorry for doing it. He did not mean to do that. Mm-hmm. He even said, like, I'm sorry. Is he okay? Why would the family not take the exact approach their kid took? He said he's sorry. Okay, we're sorry too. And we're standing with our son. He's very remorseful for what he did. How can we fix this? And as a community, I swear to God, that boy would have got 10 years. Swear.
Yep, but
it's the niggas who got him 35 years. The niggas got him 35 years.
I believe that. Yep.
But nobody wants to hear that. They all say, "Oh, you an Uncle Tom, you an Uncle Ruckus." No, I'm not, nigga. That's the fact. The facts of the matter is, if black people had stood together and stood with the people who got wronged, that boy would have got. He wouldn't have got off. But I swear he would have got a lesser charge, manslaughter or something, if they all wouldn't have did what they did. And even if he would have got the murder charge, they would have only sentenced him to about 10 years. And he would have been out by 6.
Yeah.
So that's where I stand on it, man.
No, I'm with you. For once, I'm with you, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, yeah, see what you can do.
Send me, if anybody got any information on them, send it to me. I'm gonna try to see if I can do a sit down. I know Rain did a sit down with Dominique yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it.
That's the wrong nigga to do. I don't want to hear shit he gotta say.
You got Carmelo information, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor kid. I do feel bad for him. That's a poor kid. He was a good kid, man, and I feel really bad for him. But unfortunately for him, he got to blame this one on his people.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the wrong thing when black people. You gotta have the right black people getting together. Then when they get like Candace up this, this was a public lynching. No, the fuck it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Justice was served. If you want this, that's what it was. Justice.
Yeah.
Y'all all screaming justice for Carmelo. I'm like, as niggas, how dumb are you? Justice for Carmelo means he gets locked up. Justice is for the person that was convicted. Y'all so goddamn stupid. Y'all screaming justice, and that's the wrong word to use for Carmelo. Don't say justice, because that means lock his ass up. No, don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever, man. I digress.
But yeah. All right, Rachel. Thank you for taking my call.
I'm gonna go check your live.
All right.
Yeah. All right, good.
Yo, y'all killing me in these comments. That's why I be hating to have these type of conversations. Y'all talk about that man gaslighting y'all. Duh. I don't give a fuck. Jeff, and I hate to get up here and say it, Jeff was doing what the fuck he was supposed to do. Even whether my child is right or wrong, I'm going to stand behind him and I'm going to mellow the situation all the way the fuck down. Had it been my child or that unalived somebody else's child, even if, whatever, I would have been right the fuck out there. You guys are praying? Okay, I'm going to pray with you all. It's about the shit that go on. You remember, it's the jurors, y'all. It's kind of like you're auditioning on some shit. That's the way I look at it. He wanted to PREY. Duh, fatty. I'm pretty much on the same page with you on it. I know that nigga wasn't out there saying, "Our Heavenly Father, I hope that we can all come together." No, but it just kind of shows character when you step into that fucking courtroom and understand that this is a fucking a situation that's all over the media. So even if they're telling the jurors don't look the case up, this is some shit that they could just randomly come across or some shit that'll be on the news. Yeah, we get to see the daddy went out there to stand with these people and they turned him away and treated him fucked up. So then as a juror, that would make me feel bad for him. Like, oh, he lost his son and he still went to stand with the unalivers people to try to bridge the gap. Oh man, this is horrible. Like, what the fuck? I be feeling like a lot of time y'all be wanting to have a war that don't even need to be fought sometime. Like, fuck. Goodness gracious. Like, y'all just, a lot of people, let me not say y'all, a lot of people be pushing issues that don't need to be pushed. It be like, fuck, do y'all not see the bigger picture? The jury wasn't supposed to see that. Shit be on the news sometimes. Just say, oh my God, this is why I don't like having these kind of fucking conversations. Just do what the fuck you do, what you see best for your own life, not mine, baby. It is what it is. The war been on. I know that. It's just, oh God. Lie with a platform doesn't mean they are really supporting us. I know that. Our community, we need the people who work behind the scenes on social media, not the CW's 88. Right. Just wait till they go protest in front of Jeff House. And then even that is y'all stalking and harassing the man now. I have to keep saying George Zimmerman is still alive. And presumably well. Stand for something or fall for anything. I just feel like there's a way to do certain things. Whether you mean it or you don't mean it. Certain things just look good when you're trying to get some shit going. But whatever, again, I'm going to conclude that by saying, do what works for you, your household, your life. Who going to Jeff House? Allegedly, they said 88 and Skull supposed to be going to Jeff House today. Talking about they're going to protest on his street. Now, what the fuck y'all going to go protest for? What are y'all protesting for? Against Jeff? Jeff is the one that lost his son. What the fuck? Why we just can't go have a black party and celebrate? I mean, if that's what you want to do, why the fuck are we going to go protest on the street? Juror was half asleep and already made up their mind before evidence was presented. Okay, to get shot. It's just too much of absolutely fucking it. And this is why a lot of times I don't even be like to touch certain topics and situations because I hate the response that be coming from it and all the fucking emotions and the triggers. Bitch, I deal with mental patients for a fucking living. I don't have time to do it on YouTube as well. Fuck. I don't see school doing it. Girl, you don't know. Right? People, how we fight each other, we to do things right. That's what I'm talking about. Nobody needs them to do their cloud chase. And I stand with Carmelo. They go to a man house and get shot. That's a lot of people. There's too much time for a change. T to the trail. You are extremely late. God. Y'all can hit the like button for me. That's so dumb. Again, it's Saturday on summer break and she leaving home selfishly. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her. I hope Jeff scrub her fucking tongue. That's what I hope. I hope Jeff scrub her tongue for her. And shorten them nails. Fuck. Fuck her. Let them go. Everybody has different views and ways to do things. No one way is the only way. Stop spinning narratives. Why do you feel like they should go? Let me ask you. Do you feel like they should? Let me drop the link too, because I don't want to hold the mic. I'm in your inbox. No, Jake, you got me fucked up. Jake, I'm in a committed relationship, not trying to be in a committed hospital. That was horrible what you sent in my inbox, and I don't appreciate it. It was very unwarranted, and I think very disrespectful. I don't think I even come off as the type of woman who inbox you could put shit like that in. And you're sitting like 30 videos and 50 fucking pictures. I think that's horrible. Let me go pin a link. There's the link if anybody want to come up. If not, don't worry about it. I know I run this bitch till the wheels fall off. All right, it's pinned. Honestly, I wouldn't care if they did. He was wrong for what he said about us. I wouldn't go to his house, but I'm not them. Y'all, I think that man was already racist. One, I think, let me say this. All of us got some type of racism in us. It's something that's taught and inbred. We all have some type of racism in us, whether it's against our own people or other people. Sometimes you'll see some shit and be like, yep, that's them white people shit. Or y'all know y'all can't go around there. Them white people don't play that shit around there. Everybody fucking racist. So it's crazy to me when y'all go to talking about other people is racist. Like, bitch, we all are racist. What the fuck y'all wanted Jeff to do? Y'all wanted Jeff to continue to get up there and still be nice? Jeff don't have to fake the funk no more. Jeff like, all right, niggas, if this is what y'all want, I could get on y'all level too. What's up, bitch? Fucking watermelon felons. What's up? Y'all calling me all kind of white cracker holes and all this. Jeff said, I just got out some black pussy last night. I had 2 black bitches this week. And y'all will come and call me a white cracker and say, fuck my dead son? And no. Jeff said Jeff turned into Big Jeff. Big Jeffrey around this hole. Y'all about to turn him into Jeffrey Dahmer if you don't be careful. Jeff said, my people is the reason that y'all even have some of the things y'all have. We bought y'all on our plantation. We let y'all touch some of our finest cotton. And this is what the fuck you gonna do to us? I think the fuck not, okay? Let's go, Jeff. Black people can be prejudiced, not racist. And everybody have their own opinion, Queen Naima. Salute to you. And you're late, by the way. Jury, you're late. What's up, baby? Work behind the scenes if we really want justice. Support the legal team, not the family. Put a couple dollars in on Carmelo books if you worried about him. But the social media processing is just a mess. I just think we bow down and make excuses for whites, but beef with each other. We're so understanding to whites. Okay, so ask yourself why we can't be understanding to each other. W more Queen Naima. Why we can't? It depends on the type of nigga that I'm dealing with if I support him or not. Racism starts at home from born day. Let's go. Black people were already in the Americas before the European arrived. I agree. Everybody is not racist if it's not taught. I have children that were raised with mixed children. I promise you they don't see color. Well, I am somebody that was raised in a mixed family as well. But racism is definitely alive and well. You say that your kids don't see color. You probably ain't seen that they see color just yet. But okay. I always remember his big black friend name is Bruce. Oh my God. Secret is Bruce don't know he's black. Girl, y'all just want to argue. I'm not here to argue and debate. I left Jeff and his son my thoughts about his comments yesterday right after Ashley Marie commented is on it's bigotry and racism. No children don't see color, but society teaches them to as they grow up. I agree. Jeff take the pussy type of guy. Jeff don't give a fuck either. What I could say is the idiot is the goofy that she is. She's a gopher. But anyhow, my son dated only Caucasian women. That's how I know they don't see color. Just because he date Caucasian women don't mean that he ain't got a little racism in him. And you better hope he ain't in one of them get out situations. My watermelon fellas was popping slime. Popping. I'm prejudiced. I don't have the power to be a racist. Based on pain, they supposed to have a parent relationship for life. That man extended his hand. Oh, let me finish in with Charles. Somebody had to see y'all. Let me go get up out of here. Let me see if he said anything else. I really want to hear from. Hold on. Before I go to that, let me go over here. Hold on real quick. What did it say? Oh. When was this? This was yesterday, I think this happened. Let me get a good look at this here, y'all. All right. Fair use is still in effect. He was supposed to have a fair trial. Y'all, I'm not arguing with y'all in the comments. Feel free to drop your opinion on this. Salute to everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Let me get over here. So they did an interview yesterday. The parents, Carmelo's parents, did an interview yesterday on the Breakfast Club. Let's dive into that a little bit. I just want to get a feel of the parents. That's what I'm trying to get a feel of the parents and their little personality and stuff. I just want to see what's going on.
You haven't heard from him just yet?
We heard from him yesterday. He actually suffered from seizures, so we actually have to bring his medicine to the courthouse. So we're waiting for them to give us instruction to get there.
We know Carmelo from the courtroom, but tell.
All right, so it's saying hashtag believe Carmelo on these shirts. What the fuck are we believing about what? Me called the courthouse. They had a terrorist in there. Oh, okay. Meek up in here. Why does their shirt say believe Carmelo? I don't know why I feel like this is the wrong message to have, but I mean, believe him with what? No, let me grab my banner. Believe Carmelo. What you mean, believe Carmelo? What is that, Missy? What does that even mean? Hello.
Hey, Sin.
What's up,
So
Dreamy Dream?
uh, I was behind your live, so then I had to catch up. So that's why it took me so long to say something in your chat. But
Mm-hmm.
first of all, yeah, this was hilarious. And second of all, some people know they was out of order the way they acted out there in front of that courthouse, and not in a good
Yeah.
way.
Not at all in a good way. It was
Not
horrible.
not not at all. Them white people got clips of that stuff. This all over the internet. And this is the stuff that pisses me off because they take people like this and then, you know, as a melanated woman, it's gotta be this is y'all. This represent no, it doesn't.
Yay.
No, it
Girl
doesn't.
out there with no bra on and her daddy milking her titties. Talk about justice for Carmelo. This is too much. Uh-uh.
Man, well, I'm telling you, I didn't see the Asians clipping it, the white boy. This is crazy. I was like, this is crazy. All of the wrong type of attention, which to be fair, that can happen anyways in a protest. When you go protest, you can be like it's peaceful and it can turn into all get out. I know that from when we protested here for Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
What started
Mm-hmm.
off peaceful ended up with people getting uh hit with pelt bullets and it was pepper spray and whatever. So things can get out of control. But the way that this got out of control and why was just tacky. I'm sorry. Texas looked so tacky from a national level. It was like, it felt like an episode of like Boondocks.
Right. Yeah, that keep
That's what
coming to my
that looked
mind.
like on
Mm-hmm.
every level. You had the Uncle Ruckuses, you had um the ghetto trash. I mean, it was just, oh. And then God bless the people that aren't like that at all and was genuinely there to show support and were doing it with class.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yep.
And then real quick, I just wanted to say for everybody who keeps saying this wasn't about race until black people made it about race, get real. This was about race the moment that those tyrant white boys approached him to begin with. Because let's be clear, Jeff showing his true colors is showing you his son's true colors. Those they were kicked out of school because they were bullying and terrorizing the other children all along. So this wasn't like and the problem is that when people say stuff like that, like, oh, it wasn't race till you started. No, quit being naive. I'm sick of people to act like racism is not a thing. It's 2026. It's a very real thing. People really experience it every day. If you haven't, God bless you, baby. But for the rest of us out here in the world, we have experienced it. It's traumatizing. It's aggravating. And then it's very insulting to hear other people of your color to act like it doesn't exist or that's something we're making up because that's not the case. And it wasn't the case here. It was a race issue when they approached them. They
Yep.
came to bully, intimidate, and flat out, any way you cut it, that was wrong. And for everybody saying he didn't have to stab him, let's be realistic. This dude, Carmelo, is a little dude compared to those dudes. Do you know me as a grown woman? If a big woman is approaching me in a fight, yeah, I'm taking your body as a threat to my life. You think I'm gonna let you beat me to a pulp and then try to see if I can get? No. As soon as you come at me, I'm coming right at you in the wrong way, the worst way.
Right.
And that's anybody with somebody bigger than them. So please stop playing like even though he was 17, this was a extremely large 17-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
and he was huge compared to that boy. That's the facts.
Yep.
And people can say whatever they want to grown people. Everybody gets fear. It's somebody that can put some fear. You like, like yeah, like I immediately felt like my life was in danger with this person approaching me.
Yeah.
And we don't know. And here's another thing. We don't know what type of racism this little boy has endured living in the area that he was living in to begin with. And that's something that people don't want to acknowledge. Like it's when you do live in predominantly white areas, you're going to experience all kind of racism on different levels, and you have to just take it. You can't do something every time. And forbid this time he reacted. Who knows? I don't know that baby's trauma, but whatever it was, he was scared in that moment and he acted as such. I think it's a sad situation. They're both kids. But I don't think 35 years is right for a 17-year-old. And I know he's older now, but when it happened, he was 17.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than his whole entire life and then some. And I don't think that that's right. I think that when it first happened and he said he was sorry and was concerned and didn't, no one didn't know what to do, was okay, and he didn't mean to do it. I think that was the truth. I think it was a kid being scared in a moment and something horrible happened. But I don't think it deserves 35 years or life. I think he
No,
should have had
I
to do
agree.
maybe sometime, but I think that was excessive. And that's what people mean by it. It was a public lynching because it was excessive. And especially right on the heels of seeing the child dude um chase down the baby and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just it. And I think it's traumatizing
Yeah.
for us as a people. And I think people need to quit acting like it's not, or that they're not putting this stuff right in front of our face for it to cause trauma. But something else I wanted to say. There was never a possibility of this starting no race war unless they was just gonna do that in Texas. Because I don't think as a whole black people are dumb enough that we're gonna fall for that. I think those of us with minds know that we're not involving ourselves in any type of race war ever, because that's what they
It's,
Mm-hmm.
want. Why would we be in a race war when they're gonna be sitting in their house safe and alive, and you out here dying? No.
Yep. I agree. I agree.
Hello. See, I was trying to
Good
clock that
morning.
voice. Is that Dream?
That's Dream, baby.
Dream, hey girl.
What's up, man?
I done heard that, but I'm like, who voice is that? Hi. Oh my
Hi.
gosh. I
Yeah,
didn't
That's
mean
but
to
Dream.
interrupt.
that's
I just
it.
was
But yeah,
like,
but this was hilarious too. Yeah, your live at the beginning, yeah, you had me cracking up. I was like, oh my goodness,
so
because
I just got here, but so what did y'all think about um Austin's dad?
I think that he finally able to pop his shit, and he popping
Yeah.
his shit. And I think that, I mean, I'm not for it or against it because I kind of put myself in everybody's situation all the way around the board.
Oh.
If it was me, I'd
I
be saying all kind of racist shit too to white people.
yeah, me too. I probably I feel like I personally don't think he is a racist, but I think the situation could definitely
Yeah.
make him feel a way about black people and the way
Mm-hmm.
they treat it. Like, I I don't want to say we can make somebody racist, but you can make somebody just feel a way. And I still
Yeah.
don't think he racist. I think he just got his he's so
nah,
mad.
I think he racist through and through. I think this definitely
Why?
amplified it. I think that once the gag order was up and he could freely speak his mind, that's why. Let me tell you something. We are adults. The things that you say out of your mouth, you didn't just pop that out your ass one day. No, that's not how it works. When you say things that are coming from your heart. When somebody
Well,
hurts you, when somebody says something that hurts you, you start shooting. You be like, oh, that was a heart shot. That hurt it. And so you come back from your heart, whether that's hate, love, correction, or simply, you know what, I'm not even gonna deal with this. It could be anything, but whatever it is, however you reacted, it's coming from your hurt, especially when something hurts you. So I
Yeah.
think a lot of people want to keep trying to say, he's not raised. Yes, he was, and his sons was too. And that's why they went and messed with that little boy to start off with. And I think a lot
Yeah.
of people haven't experienced stuff like that, but I have. I've experienced white people literally minding my own business, and I'm just coming bothering me. Want to know what am I doing here? Why am I like? Who are you? And that's not
Yeah.
just now. That's these people problem from way, way, way back. I be playing a video game, Red Dead Redemption, and even back then in the 1800s, you minding your business, and somebody, what are you doing? What's going on over here? It's none of your fucking business. And even if he was in the wrong spot, let's just to be clear, it wasn't their place to correct him.
But
It was bullying, it was racism, it was intimidation from the start. Oh, babe, I'm sorry.
huh? Well, y'all know my opinion is that I think Carmelo should have just left if he was scared.
So
Okay, my
we,
bad. I
If
didn't
he was
got
sitting on
all
the if he
mad.
was sitting on a park bench, if he was sitting on a park bench, no, I would see how he would feel like what. But if you was definitely under a different school tent and you scared of these boys, if you was that scared, he should have just left.
I could agree with that. I do think this entire situation was preventable. I don't think they had a
Yeah.
right to ask him or get in, be like, oh, leave or whatever. But I think that when they did, he had a choice to
What
make, and I
about the
feel like he
crime? What
definitely
about the
made the
crime
wrong
itself was
choice
racist? What
by
about the
staying.
crime itself was racist?
They go my
What?
boy.
What
Huh?
about the crime? What about the
What did
crime
you say?
itself was racist? I want to
Get
know what
him.
about the. No one can answer this question for me.
But
What
Dream is my
about
go-to.
the crime was racist?
Flat out, them bothering him to begin with
Okay,
was
so
racist.
okay, wait.
Who's
You're
to
not
say?
out.
Here's the thing. So we're
Hold on,
talking about
man.
Carmelo
See,
being in the
I
wrong
don't want
place.
you've been talking long enough, ma'am.
We don't
I
know if that
asked a
was the only
specific
person
question,
that was
and you're gonna go on
hurt.
a whole tangent about something else that I'm not asking. So let's stick to what I'm asking only.
Well, I've
The,
already answered that. So
okay,
there
so
you
you're
go.
saying the crime was racist because they went over there talking to him. So they got a track. So you're saying those two boys got a track record of just going to fuck with black people. Period. So show me some evidence that.
I don't have
Oh,
to show
okay,
nothing. There
so
was
then the
no
crime
reason for
itself
them to
wasn't
go messing
racist
with him for what?
because he's on their other side. He's on. It's just
It
like.
don't matter. They're not the authority. If
Oh
that's the
my god.
case, an adult
Sin,
should have
can you put
came
this
and
lady on
corrected
mute for a
him.
second so
Those were
anybody else can
kids.
get
all right,
one word in?
Dream,
She's not
And
gonna let
that's why
Dream,
nobody
this
else
shit
talk.
happens. Like
She's
Dream,
not gonna let nobody else
when we
talk.
get into
Dream,
it like that, that's exactly why this
She's not gonna
happened
let me
because they
Dream.
were
talk.
not the authority figure
She
of
not
that
even. I
fucking
don't think she
tent.
can
They're
hear
kids
me.
I don't think she
too.
can hear anybody. She just won't shut the fuck up.
Dream,
Like, goddamn,
Let me
Dream.
let
Let's
say
somebody
have
else talk for a second.
dialogue.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that's just like Mink, your son plays football, right, Mink?
yes, and I did ask my son what he thought about like what he would have done because it's like basically him going to
The rival side.
I call it the rival side. Like if you would go to the op side and you see because my son he does have little man syndrome because he's a smaller football player, so like he would in a situation like that he would be the Carmelo because of his size, right? So I asked him if it was four football players, four linebackers, and when I say four linebackers, and he knows what I mean, he mean four big brawlic dudes. If they told you, and I use RDU is one of their like rivals or whatever, or just an opposing team, I said, what would you do if you was at RDU tent and they told you to leave? And he was like, oh, I would just leave. And I'm like,
You
well, what if they was like saying they was gonna beat you up or something? He was and I said, and it was four big linebackers.
then she got a
It was
phone
like
call.
beat you.
Obviously. Your
It was
shit
like I
cutting out,
came
Mink.
back like and so that was the first time, but he was just like, no, I just ran and got my team. Or I would have just ran. He would have left. The bottom line is, I'm comfortable in knowing that my son would have left. You know what I'm saying?
But
Or at least his
the
thinking
thing
is that he
is,
would have left.
stop claiming I was in fear of my life if you stood there on business. If you
Yeah,
stood there on
right.
business, you wasn't scared. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm
In that
saying.
in
If he
that
was that
moment,
scared, why
you
didn't he
was like,
leave?
"Make me move." That I'm not scared.
Mm.
If I'm telling somebody to make me do something, or else, I'm not fixing. I'm not scared in that moment. So you can't claim self defense out of fear of my life, because if you was in fear of your life, you would have ran. You would have took off
Yeah,
before it even escalated to anything. And
yeah,
the crime itself wasn't racist, because they approached him on some school, on some team, so you
yeah.
my op type shit. It
So
had nothing to do with the color of his skin.
I
It had everything to do with you just being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Even if you was asked to go over there, you still was told, "Hey man, just leave," 15 times. And if you're gonna stay there for the 15th time or the 16th time, then you wasn't scared, my nigga. So let's just stop with the racist. It wasn't racist until we made it racist. Let's just stop with the
yeah.
racism. The crime, it was not a hate crime. They wasn't just going up to him, "Oh, it's a black kid on our side. Oh, let's go get the black kid." No, that
That's
wasn't even like that.
exactly what happened.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
exactly
Yeah,
what
I
Okay,
don't
so
happened.
think
that
Thank
so
that
you
then
though.
they
for
so then
finally
that
saying it. That's
man,
exactly what
god
happened.
damn. So okay, so show me a
That's
track
a
record of
dream, and
them.
you know,
Like you sitting up,
that's
like
She's not gonna
everybody
let you
heard
talk,
this
man.
side. We didn't
I
listen
can't
to
do
you go
no.
this.
She
on
could.
about
She
this for
good.
like 7 hours on your live.
I
I
can't do it.
listened to
Her
them
voice
all.
is fucking
You
annoying. It's
have
like
your
screeching in
opinion,
my
I
but
ears.
love
that
her
doesn't
voice
make you
though.
right, Ratchet. You just like sitting up there. You can't say how he felt. You're not him. None of
Okay,
us
you
can say
can't
how he
either.
felt in
You're
that
not
moment.
him. You can't
But hold
either.
up, dream.
And I'm not
But
You
dream.
can't
trying
This
say
is
that.
to.
You
a.
can't say
This
it
the
was a
only
hate
thing.
crime. You
I'm
don't
not
know.
trying. I know
You
that I
wasn't
can't
there.
say how he
But
felt.
dream. But would you not agree that both boys was like it was that all of their egos just
Yeah,
like
all of them
Oh,
was wrong.
absolutely.
like
Like I said,
like I
he
do
was
agree that
totally
that
preventable, Mink. But I'm
yeah,
also not
yeah,
gonna
that's
act like, how do we know it wasn't a white kid sitting over there that was also not supposed to be in the tent, but they didn't go say nothing to them? We don't know
well
what happened that day.
based
You
off of what
want it to
people
be
So it
a
say,
hate
does
crime,
look
and it's
like
not.
they saw a
based
You
off
black
want it to
dude
be
and was
based
like,
racism,
off
but it's not, man. It ain't racism. It's
but
not.
based off of what they say, the boys said that they're sexual and they was like kind of some jock football players. Like they were they could be obnoxious sometimes. So
It was
if
just
that's
boys being boys. This had nothing to do with,
yeah
"Oh, it's a black kid. Let's go get the black kid." There was never that. It was just
yeah
them being boys.
yeah, I
And
think they were
Carmelo
just
was
being
just
who
being
they
a
are.
boy.
Like
They
you
was
gotta
all
go.
just there was it was 4 boys or 3 boys who had their ego. We finna get him the fuck up off our side because he is on the other team, not the other race. And he's like, "I'm not leaving, nigga. I'm standing on business. Make me leave." And everybody right there should have checked their egos and just walked away. But nobody walked away, and that's why
Mhm.
he's where he's at, and that's why Austin is where he is. That's the facts. Has
I want
nothing
to
to do
say,
with
and
black and
that's
white.
fine. And I'm
Dream,
never saying that Carmelo doesn't have to do some
I know,
time.
saying,
35
God
years is
damn.
excessive. That's
Dream. Let
it.
me let
Yeah,
me say something right
I
quick.
think I think they also come into it comes
I think
into play
Sin
where
want to say something, man.
if one of them
That's so
okay.
bad.
Uh-huh.
Go
Thank
ahead,
y'all.
Sin.
My oldest son, well, he graduated this year from that school, but the school that he
Salute
goes
to your
to
son for
is,
graduating.
thank you.
Let's
It's a
go.
mixed culture, right? Like
Hmm.
his friends is like white and shit, and they don't really see color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think about the whole situation. Like, Ratchet, I get what you're saying when you say it wasn't racist until, I feel like the adults kind of got involved. Like, them children probably don't give a fuck about no black or white. It's, oh Lord, why the fuck you on here, nigga? You with the other team? Get your ass from under here. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he was
Right.
right or fucking wrong. Had it been my kids, I'd expect my kids to poke the bitch too. I mean, oh Lord, God forgive me. I'd expect my kids to defend themselves too, or even walk away. So I'm really kind of thinking to myself,
So
just
if
knowing my.
Austin was black,
Mhm,
okay, so if Austin was
mhm,
black, right?
uh-huh.
Um, I'm saying as far as not that we know that this would not be a big thing, but I'm just saying if you put Austin in a as being black and Carmelo being black, and we can't put the race card in there, what would it be if it wasn't racist? Like let's say if it
Exactly.
was
Would it
the
be a
same
murder
thing
then?
happened.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. If this was 2 black kids at school and the other black kid just stabbed the other black kid for the same shit, y'all would be saying that's murder. He deserved them 35 years. That's exactly
And
what y'all would
they
do.
both got 4.0 GPAs. They both got scholarships. They both on their way to college. Like I think we would look at them more as like for kids. But I do agree that like our generation and then above looks at everything as black and white. And the generation that we speaking about right now, they not so black and white. I mean, you got the white boys. I don't care what school they could be going to an all white school. They bumping Jeezy. They smoking on op packs. They doing the same thing. They not YNs, but why white boys? They YNs too. They all act the
For sure.
same. Like I literally, my son, my mom, she lived. We had came to the pool in my mother house, and I live in, y'all know I live in Atlanta, but my mother live out here, like with some, in the country. But I just couldn't help but look at the little white boy at the pool. It was like a little white boy at the pool. He was like, "What's up, bro? What up, bro?" But he's clearly looking at my son like, even though he was, I think he was like 8 and Dylan 11, but you could just see that he admired like him, and he was trying to like, he was just like another little 8 year old, a black 8 year old would look at Dylan like what's up, like, and try to like compete with him, trying
Yeah.
to keep up with him and stuff like that.
But
He
this
was
is a
doing the same thing
generation
as
of
a little
this,
white boy. They be,
this a
they
generation
be
of
intrigued by black people versus hating black
most of
people.
the
Like,
culture wants to be in our culture in this generation. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? All of them want to
yeah.
be a part of our culture. Not saying that these two were. I don't know these two kids. I'm just saying that Mink is right. That this generation of kids, I don't see that much racism, hate crimes, or with children. With adults, it still exists because the adults are out there trying to pin it in everyone's head to hate white people. You should hate them. You should hate them. And it's the kids who are like, what the fuck are we? The kids ain't worried
Yeah,
about
like
no
y'all
color of
lame.
nobody's
Like why y'all
skin.
hating people? They not taught that. They not taught. They not even. And then I think the kids at this certain generation, because we have been taught by our parents, like, yeah, because them white people this, or them black people that. They damn near trying to fight that feeling because everybody is like mixed now. Like they're not living in the same situations that we lived in. So they looking at us like, what are y'all talking about?
Y'all need to be focused on the bullying aspect. Now, they were some bullies. That's facts.
Yeah.
Bullies. I don't think they bullied him because of the color of his skin. I think that they just bullied whoever because they were bigger than everybody. I don't think they gave a fuck about him being black. They just were bullies. So talk about the
Yeah.
bullying aspect
If y'all turn
versus
on, even if y'all turn on TikTok right now and you go with all of the dances that be coming out, you be seeing the white people come out there trying to keep up with the with all my scamming ass. They do all of the dances that we do. They listen to the same music. They doing all the same stuff. Like they actually, because that's what the culture is. The culture is not like country music and you know and Poindexter stuff. They not really trying. Even the Poindexter people trying to be hip, and being hip is the black culture. So I can't imagine them just hating the kids, hating us that much.
and
They want
y'all
to
do
be us so
realize
bad.
black jurors would have been on this case. Every black person that came up there, they asked him, "Can you convict a black kid? If you were up and you had to convict a black kid, could you do it?" "No, I couldn't do it. That's my people. I can't do." Y'all fucked. Y'all could have been in there. You answered the questions wrong. That's why he was like, you can't even fill out a form correctly. Because if you would have thought about it, you could have just lied, and you could have got him off if that's what your intention was. But black people could not answer that question correctly in their feelings, and you can't be a juror if you answer those questions. So of course we're gonna strike you. If I ask you, can you convict a black kid, and you say no, okay, well you got to get the fuck out of the jury. We can't have you up here. That's why there was no black jurors because every black juror said the same shit. And y'all are all saying
Yeah.
the same shit, which is fucking bias. And there's no way you're gonna get on a jury like that. It's just that's
And
facts.
as if black people are just have to be the most honest people on the face of the earth. Y'all should be mad at the black jurors for not standing on business and saying what they had to say to get on that goddamn jury to make sure they was one of the black people on there.
You could have just lied and said, yeah, hell yeah, I can convict a black kid, and then get out there and not did it.
Of
Right.
course, get me up on there if y'all want to. You know what
Oh no,
I'm
I
saying?
could never do that, sir. Nope, I could. Nope, hell no, I could.
No, because I'm black and I convict a black man. Bye.
I would have been like, hell yeah, I can. I can convict anybody. Bring his bitch ass up here. I can do it right now. And then you can get up
Right.
there and just be like, oh, the jury's hung. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm cool. I can't do it,
Yeah,
y'all.
my
I
bad.
don't see it.
Sorry.
Right, Ruckus.
Right.
Okay, so Mink, you just went because it was so sensationalized.
If I'm Ruckus, Mink
Um,
Ruckus says, talk to her with the
What?
same energy, ma'am.
like they're
I love
they
dreams
in
so
our
much.
culture and all this.
Talk
Do
to her
you
with the
think
same
that
energy,
just because
ma'am.
they're listening to our stuff
I didn't call you out your name,
You said what?
but I can.
that they're
You want
not
to keep ignoring me, bitch?
No, come on,
ooh,
Reggie.
is that supposed
Well,
to hurt?
I'm trying
Is
to
that
keep it.
supposed to hurt?
I'm
Come
I
trying
thought
to
on,
I
keep
was
it
supposed to
Reggie.
get
cordial.
back. You literally
I didn't
act
call her
like
out her
one.
name.
You said
I
All
was
right,
up
but
here just talking.
you're such a
all right, but she.
coon. You're
See,
such a
there you go.
coon.
There it comes out. I
But
love
hold up,
it.
but Dream, I want to hear what you got to say
But
about the music.
anyways, I digress. So back to what I was saying, Meek, when you just said, "Oh, they listen to our stuff, they're into our culture," and so you think that they're still not racist? Because I don't think that you could be a grown woman and be that dense in America in
I can tell
Oh,
2026
you're
and
not
okay.
still
Well, I
married, are
think
you? You
that
have
because
no
that's
I
what's
think
husband
going
that
on
on
your
they
with
are. I
us.
side.
think they are
They
growing
always
up in the
we
same.
it's a saying in our culture that they love
I
our
think
rhythm but not
I
our
know, I
groove.
know you
If
not
you
yeah, but
married.
I
think
think
I
that
know it. I
if you
know it.
think that just
right.
because they listen to our
A bunch
music
of
and
kids out
dance,
of
No,
that doesn't
wedlock.
make them not
no, I
racist,
think
that's
that the same.
ridiculous.
Okay, no, I think the same way our kids look up to, like, our kids look up to these rappers, and we could say that the black boys, the music that black boys are listening to, and girls and stuff like that, even with white girls. I think that the things that's going on in the culture is not just a black or white thing. I think both races and both sets of kids are idolizing the same things. They doing the same things. Like they're just at this point,
At this
it's
point, they
like
showing me that
at
black
this
people are just as racist as they say white people are. That's
yeah,
just
but I'm saying
facts.
I'm saying right now in the culture that the children are the generation is growing up in is less black and white. Like the white girls want to look more like black girls, and
Facts.
not even that, not even the fact that they're black. It's just like that's what the culture is. That's what you're supposed to look like. Before it was like you had a white girl look, you had a black girl look. White girls did a white girl dance. They wasn't twerking. You got white girls on there. That's culture is the twerking, the hip hop culture. I think that's what I think that is more the hip hop culture is more like diversified than it was in our generation. Like if you saw a white boy with gold teeth in their mouth, you might look at him like what? But now it's a part of their culture too. Like they all doing the same things. Like I don't think if they walked into their house um blasting some what is it, NBA young boy, that their parents would have a problem like they would before, because that's just what they're doing. I think that it's just I think that their generation is just more diversified than ours has ever been. And I feel like I went to an all white school, a white high school, but so it was, but it's started to now that school is mostly black. But I think that my point is not just because they listen to our music. I think that their culture and their generation is much more diversified with not so much um color driven than what we have grown up to be. That's all
I
I'm
can see
saying.
what you're
But
saying. Hmm.
and for people, I know people don't like my thoughts sometimes. And I'm not saying you drink, but they say, oh, I think this way or think that way. But I moved my son again to Atlanta, where it is the black mecca. All my neighbors are black. My son goes to black schools and all of that. So sometimes I have to let him know, like white people are right, because he's not around a lot of white people. But then when you got kids when they first start their history classes and stuff like that, they start learning about slavery, they start learning about segregation, they start learning about stuff like that, and they start feeling the way because they're not around. My son is never around white people, so I have to let him know that white people okay, or he he might. I risk the chance of him being racist. You know what I'm saying? Or judging, or being afraid or intimidated to be around white people.
I'm
But
I
dealing
don't
that.
know. Maybe we see different things. But there's
Mm,
just as much racism in this generation. And here's the thing. Not saying
mm,
everybody. I would never be ignorant enough to say or think that. So it's not everybody. There are definitely people that are open-minded, inclusive of all people. So they're not included in this conversation. But there's definitely racist kids in this generation right now.
yeah.
I just saw a video of a young black boy with his white friends out on the water, and they left him down there in the water. Another white family was water rafting, and end up picking the young boy up. But they were calling him all kind of racist slurs and everything, and he's supposed to be his friend that he didn't went out here on the water with.
Why don't you stick to this case?
Yeah.
So,
I
so
mean, and
my point.
but they
Well,
could say, even if they say racist
why don't
things,
you
guess
just
what? They end up
pause?
being cool
I'm
tomorrow.
responding to what Mink just said, and that's why I
Mm.
said that. So if you
'Cause I got
can't
a
follow
freedom of
along, that's
speech, man.
fine.
I got
Just
I got a freedom
pause.
of speech, man. You don't got to
Like,
be
But
an
I think
aggressive,
that
exactly. So
angry
in a
why
black
case
why
where
woman.
it's
was
You
that
young
don't have to
funny
do
boys,
when he
that.
came up here
in a case where it's
interrupting
young
me? You're
boys,
being
That's
rude.
fine
Just
because I'm
stop.
tired of hearing your squeaky voice.
I'm sick of hearing
but I
your
think in the case,
ratchet. You have one of the
and
most annoying voices ever. Are you kidding me? Everybody's sick of hearing your voice.
That's fine.
Like, yeah, so that's fine. Like, you're like, ugh. So,
I
as
know.
I was saying, yeah, so I don't
Just
agree with
woke
that.
up
I think
angry,
that there
didn't you?
are
Where's your
things, and
husband at?
it's
Where's your husband
amazing
at,
that,
ma'am?
it haven't popped up on
where
Where's
your
your
she?
page,
husband at,
Cynthia, but
ma'am?
I see
You
stuff
don't got
like
one,
that
do
all
you?
the time
Didn't think so.
with kids.
She
Well,
can't answer that. She knows
I
she ain't
think
got no
kids say
goddamn
mean
husband.
things to each other. And if they got white friends and stuff, they might, the white friends might,
Did those
or the
white
black
kids
friends
call him
might
an N-word? Did they
throw
call him
some
out of
shit
his
at them.
name? Did they approach him on some
They
racist
might
shit? I
have.
don't. Did it come out in court?
No,
No.
No, oh no, not those kids. No,
I'm
I'm
talking about
talking
these
about if
two.
white
I'm talking
people.
about
If I
Austin
could
and
imagine
Hunter.
white boys and black boys being
But we got to
friends.
stick to this case right here. Hunter and Austin. Did anything come out that they did anything racist to Carmelo? Anything? Did anything come out?
No, I think they had black people that testified against Carmelo.
Okay, so
If
some of
I'm
their
not
friends. So
mistaken,
Austin and Hunter had black friends, correct?
that testified.
Did Austin and Hunter have black friends that they were cool with?
yeah, there was
You
the
can
boy
look
was
at
on the
them and see
stand.
they had
Okay,
black
so that's
friends.
my point. So this is my whole point, Sin. I'm just trying to make this point about this case, about this scenario. What about the crime itself was racist? That's all I've been asking everyone, and everyone gets defensive when I ask it. So I'm gonna ask Sin. Sin, what about the crime itself was racist?
I don't think nothing about the crime itself was racist. I think it was just two
Okay.
kids having a misunderstanding.
So when did it turn into
I don't think we
racism?
got racist until we got to the court.
To
The
the
courts when
Dominique,
parents,
adults
the
got
Dominique
involved.
to
got
the
involved.
adults. So the adults made it racist.
In my opinion, yes.
I
Because I
think the
don't think no
activists.
kid, I don't think no kid at that school, I don't think anything about that school came out about anything racist about this crime. So that's my point of when did it turn racist? It turned racist when everyone got mad at the jurors and they was getting mad about this and they was getting mad about that. It was the adults that made this a
But it was
racist
before
crime.
then. It was before then. If you
Well,
saw that press
it was when
conference when
Jeff went
Dominique
out there.
Alexander wouldn't allow him in, and
Yeah, it
Dominique
was when Jeff
Alexander
tried to
wouldn't
go
allow him
pray
in.
with them.
Yeah, he said, "Look at this. These blue white devils coming here to pray, here to
Exactly.
intimidate." He
They
put
tried
it
to
in our
turn it. They
eyes.
tried to turn to God and Jesus, and we turned into black and white.
Yeah,
That's the fact. So why can't we speak
but
facts? Like
I think the
I get
family
that
should.
I get that some of y'all don't like white people, but it's this is going to show me. This case has opened up my eyes that okay, yes, white people are still racist as fuck, and they're always going to be. But I think black people are just as racist as white people in this generation. Now I'm talking about the adults.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
think that black people have shown me more racism than anybody. I've seen more black people be racist than anybody, and
In
that's
this situation.
crazy.
So, and you was so all right. So, and you was down there, but okay. But what I could say is, I think that was the family's strategy to make it about race, so they could get black support. It could be sensationalized, and then maybe their son to get off. I think they was going to use their black card to get their son off, and it didn't work.
Yeah,
And
reverse
I think
Uno
so
on
too.
their ass. They reversed it
I
on
think
their ass.
Charleston told giving everybody to do that dumbass shit in
No,
Dominique
Charleston has been from day one with the daddy and
with
saying
Jeff.
but he flip
Charleston has
flopped
been
though.
saying from day one that hey, look, I don't think that this was racist. I think that we made it racist. Charleston been saying this since day one. He tried to get the family on his side to be like, look, y'all, come on, let's go be together type shit. Nobody, but they decided to go with the Black Panthers and the, you know what I'm saying, the Ben Crumps or whoever. They've been reaching out to everybody, the activists and shit. And that's where everything got fucked up because all they're gonna come do is be pro-black, which is nothing wrong with being pro-black. But in this scenario with that kid fighting for his life, it was just the wrong move to make. That's all I've been
Yeah.
trying to say. It was just the wrong
Yeah.
move to make. And as you see, you can stand your ground and say whatever you want to in that chat or wherever else you're gonna be. But that's the reason why we are where we are right now. It's because of the pro-black shit that y'all tried to do outside that courtroom. We wouldn't
And
have got.
this wasn't a good pro black thing when you dealing with kids.
So
Like it just
my thing
wasn't.
is, so let me ask y'all this question. If everyone would have prayed together, singing hymns, and been peaceful outside that courtroom, do y'all think he still would have turned out to get 35 years?
Jeff would have been at the cookout eating watermelon and shit.
Honestly, I'm gonna say no because Jeff, I think I wasn't in the court, so I don't know, but I just feel like Jeff would have had a different way in the court because they let the victim family speak and all that. So the daddy could have very well got up, even the family could have got up there and said, you know, what happened was horrible. This should be a learning lesson for kids and for parents. You know, as parents, we should have been out there. I was able to talk with the family. We did
Mhm.
such and such and such and such. We forgive him. And I think that would have
Yeah.
made a huge impact in the court.
Yeah, because
I don't even think
as
it
you
would have
see,
got to the
the
court.
parents
I
got a
don't
lot
even
of
think it
pull,
would have got to the court.
but
I
the
think
parents got so
that it would have
much
stopped at the plea
pull.
deal.
My point is the parents got a lot of pull. As you can see, they got a lot of pull in this community. And if they were able to do a victim impact statement with Carmelo Anthony and just say, you know what, I think that he shouldn't get off. You know, he should still be held accountable. But don't be too harsh on him. I think he's a good kid and it was just a mistake. And it would have
Yeah.
went better in Carmelo's favor than doing what y'all did and segregating people in that courtroom to the point where white people is not liking black people not liking white people. And this is the result of the racism in the court system. In the court system, it's the last place you want to go pull the race card because we don't hold the trump card in that courtroom. So
No.
going this way is the reason why Carmelo is doing 35 years. That's my only
Yeah.
point I've been trying to make this whole time. I'm not
Yeah, I
against
agree
my
with
own
it.
people, but it's just the facts. We got to learn how to play chess with them. We can't play with them this way. We're never gonna win going fighting like this with them. This never gonna work.
Unless it
Right.
was something where it was black people and white people. Like it was, even to look at how many people was outside the courtroom, it was not that many people. Like it was not. First of all, it wasn't enough blacks to even agree with what Carmelo did. It wasn't enough. Like you didn't have enough support. It wasn't cut and dry. It wasn't. It wasn't that. Like you're pulling for the black support to get your son home, but not all black people agree with you. A lot of black people didn't, because these were children at the end of the day with two kids with bright futures, and to make all of the excuses in the world of why he did what he did, and you know what I'm saying, it's like no,
Never
and
even
then
said I'm sorry. Never showed
yeah,
no
yeah,
sympathy for Austin. Never nothing. Y'all just played. Y'all made Austin. He in this case, no, whether you like it or not, he's the victim. But you turned him into the accuser and tried to make Carmelo the victim, which was the wrong route to go. Should have just showed you should have sympathized with them people. Like they lost their child, just like you're finna lose yours. Sympathize and go the God route. Be godly. Get into your
right. If you
Bible.
didn't sympathize with Austin, then you want us to sympathize with Carmelo. Even though
Exactly.
I still
Right.
sympathize with both boys, I'm just saying their route was, oh, hate the white boy and glorify my black man because he's a hero because he killed the young black white boy that had a future ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody lost in this situation, bro. This is
yes.
not a win for
No,
nobody.
first of all, I sympathize with both of their parents. This is horrible. Let's to be clear, these are 17-year-old kids. So in my mind, as a woman, a 17-year-old boy mind is the equivalent of a
A
13
five-year
year
old.
old boy's
A
mind.
5-year old.
Yeah, like
They
like
crazy.
yeah, so like it's so like to me to me they were both babies. It was an unfortunate situation, but I'm definitely still gonna I'm still gonna like acknowledge the this I don't think that he deserved 35 years. Like I said, they were
Yeah.
kids. It was an accident. Um but
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think that Austin deserves to be dead either.
and I don't
Okay.
think Carmelo deserved
Um
it, but I think it came from adults. Like the adults is the reason why. Cause he came and he was more he came and wanted to check on the boy, see if he was okay and stuff. So that was telling you his heart, you know. So
Exactly, and he was remorseful and sorry, and I think that here's the thing. I think that a lot of people don't realize like how they look at black people. Even when we're not the aggressor, you are the aggressor, and
Hmm.
I think that in this situation, I feel like I wish they had not been so prideful. I wish they had not
mhm,
been so egotistical. I wish they had
mhm,
not been at the point of having a pissing contest. But
mhm.
that's how guys are. That's how men are, you know? And
I think
especially
if
at that
Carmelo could have
age.
fought for his, I think if Carmelo could have fought for his own life and not had his parents and not had Dominique, if he was to fight for his own life, he wouldn't have got 35 years. If he was to do what he felt like he wanted to do, what was in his heart, he would have been home sooner than 35 years.
Hmm.
I think that he had no choice
I,
because he was being guided by his parents, and his parents was being guided by um what is it, activists and stuff like that. And to me,
Yeah.
his father showed to be, I agree with Jeff Metcalf that his father was somewhat of a coward throughout this whole situation. He should have been able to be strong enough to face a man. If you man to man, my son killed your son. He should have been able to face him head on. He should not have allowed another man to speak for his son because that was not his attorney. That was not but it kind of showed me how he truly is as a man. And not to say he's a bad man, but he just wasn't prepared, and he didn't have enough like strength to fight this white man head on, or not even fight, but just face him. Like you should have been able to face him as a man, And if you don't, if the mother and the father don't want to face this man head on, that's your son. That's your son who you raised. If you can't face him, then why is the country, you want all the black people to face these white people head on, but you're not doing it?
I mean,
Right. I get
I
it.
don't know. I don't think that that was going to happen. Like people kept saying, like this. I don't believe that this was going to cause a race war over this. Just like you said, a lot
No.
of black people don't even um disagree with him being charged the way he was or the way he was
Hmm.
sentenced. So I don't believe first, unless that was just going to be some Texas stuff. But I mean, I don't think that that was going to be worldwide at all.
No. Still, even now, they don't like. Then what made it worse is I know somebody in the chat was talking about y'all homegirl, y'all cousin, 88 out there, and acting a plum fool.
You and 88 is cousins?
Y'all cousins.
I didn't
That's
know
a,
that.
no, you
I mean, I'm not related to none of y'all. I don't, you
y'all
know.
cousins was out there.
Okay, but go ahead. Okay, I see you were trying to play. I thought like you were saying your
Mm-mm.
cousin, but go ahead.
No, no. But I'm just saying the way they was acting out there was just like I saw them when they saw like a Justice for Austin sign, like them literally going up cussing the people out. They had the Justice for Austin sign. Like that is hateful.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know because I've never been to I've never participated in, you know, I've never felt strong to go to the courthouse and protest for anything here, whatever like that. So
Well, Ratchet was there.
yeah, but I wouldn't. Yeah, but there's no way that looked horrible. Just like I don't know, I because I didn't watch the whole thing anywhere, but I just seen the clips from people clipping it, and it's like, oh my gosh, this looked like a clown show. They just like it. It was. I don't know. I feel bad for the people that wasn't on that type of time that was genuinely there to just show support, and it's unfortunate that they were subjected to the ignorance because they really showed their little asses out there, not in a good way.
Mm, okay. Text. Oh, he didn't drive down. Him and Rachel left. Texas nonstop. I was gonna let you talk, baby. I just had to
Ratchet was out
verify
there.
who. Baby Rachel came up here on 4-4 was
Shit, hold
missing.
on, hold on. We're not going. Hold on. In Atlanta, they do riot and they will act a fool. We not gonna forget or not. No, not even act a fool, but get things done because we're not gonna forget that police. Remember the police for the them college students that was down there that I think he maced a little girl or something. I thought, dang, I forgot what happened. Just something happened. They was down there and the police acted crazy on them and they got their millions. They got a couple million for that. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Mm-mm.
So I get it's so many situations, but they was down there. There was two students that was down there rioting, and the police I think they maced them or they did they hit the car? The police did something like and dang I can't remember. It was just in my head, but I can't remember why they was down there protesting in the first place. They was down there protesting. There was two college students, and the police like had maced them was just used excessive force. Let me just say that, and they ended up getting like a few $1 million without being violent. They got their coins.
Okay. Mm-mm. Oh Lord, y'all. I think we can
Well,
talk about this over and over and over again. But I think let me sit up. I think a lot of people's opinions is just go always just differ, and I think that that's okay. I just be wanting people to be okay with other people having a fucking opinion. That's my whole
well,
I
point.
never
I'm okay with
I never
people
mocked
having an
Carmelo,
opinion,
so
but
that would
it's
be a
like you're
lie.
not gonna force me to
Right.
like agree with you either. I can hear other people's opinion. I don't have to like your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You're free to have yours just like I'm free to have mine. Like, what are we, kids? No, I know that in my actual life, your opinion, what is that gonna, no, it's not, that doesn't bother me. It's like you should be able to talk, but like, let's be clear, Ratchet has done multiple lives on this. We've all heard his opinion. We get it. We get how you feel. We saw you on camera. Uh
You and Rachel just funny.
in that stupid ass pink shirt, sitting up there
Wait, what's wrong with
cooning.
the pink shirt though? Hold on.
Like, so like we've heard it, and it's like to come up here and try to force like if we everybody in here, I'm sure has heard his opinion over and over and over again. You're still not gonna make me be like, I agree with everything he said. No, and it's fine because I agree with some of the stuff he says. I get his opinion. I just don't. But listen. I'm never gonna be like, uh, just because somebody is black or whatever, I agree with them. That's never gonna be the case. I don't care what color you are. It's things that like if you see it that way, you see it that way. And I don't know. He
All
lives
right,
in
I
Texas. Maybe
respectfully
he's
left.
never
Now I'm
experienced
respectfully back.
racism there.
I
That's a beautiful
respectfully left.
thing.
Now I'm
I mean,
respectfully back.
I
You see, I
I don't
digressed
know. I'm
and
not
hot
from
my ass
Texas.
down. This
I'm
ain't
from
about me,
Michigan.
ma'am. I'm not
I've only
facing
lived in
35 years.
Michigan and
I'm not
Georgia,
doing 17
two
and a
very
half years.
racist
I'm not doing
states,
that. He's
and I'm
doing
not
it.
gonna
He
pretend
fucked up.
like
He
I don't
poked the
see
motherfucker he shouldn't
racism.
have poked.
That's all.
Now his daddy is a bitch. And his daddy is scared of Jeff. Let's call it what the fuck it is. His daddy is a fucking bitch. The mama's the leader of that motherfucking house. That's why the fuck she was in front. And that bitch ass nigga said his pussy ass in the fucking back. Being a good boy, like his mama is the fucking man of the motherfucking house. And that's why their son is where the fuck he at now. Because his daddy ain't a motherfucking leader. Let's call it what the fuck it is.
I do agree with the daddy is not a leader and he is afraid of Jeff Metcalf. And um I definitely do you agree? What do you think about that, Dream? I rather have an educated conversation, you know.
About
What
what?
do you think? What do you think about Carmelo's father's actions and his
I don't.
But
demeanor
we was
towards
about to
Jeff?
get into it before
I don't
Dream
think
called
he's an
in.
alpha
Yeah,
male.
with
I
this
think
pro-black
and
shit.
I think that they might be. I think him and the mom. I think they might be a little slow. I don't think they're the necessarily the brightest crayon in the box, and that's okay. I think that this is an unfortunate situation that puts them in the spotlight, but I think that they were people like just trying to live their nice, quiet life and raise their kids and try to give them a good education and stuff. So I mean,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
agree
don't
with
think
that
he's
too.
I don't think he's an alpha male. I don't think he's like very bright. So I don't think he has that get up that everybody wants him to have and be like,
But y'all want us to get
like
behind.
Jeff.
Y'all want us
Like
to get
Jeff
behind
is
him.
alpha
That's
in
why I
his
think I
world.
blame. That's why it's more so the
And I
activist to
think
me.
that I think so. People thinking like he supposed to like clean up. This it's just not the reality of life. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all know it's
Yeah,
alpha men and it's beta men, and they,
I
you
think that.
know.
So, do you think the activists? I think the activists took advantage of that though. Like, they knew that they could kind of
Are you
control the
talking about
family.
the black dude with the record? I think.
Yeah, all of them, all of the. But yeah,
Yeah.
but him especially. I think he took advantage of it because he's more of a
Yeah.
stronger. You know what I'm saying? I think he took advantage of that for his own gain, and they did not. Ultimately, they did not think about Carmelo at the end of the day. That's why
Let,
somebody said
let,
I mock Carmelo. I don't even think it's his fault. I think he was guided and led by what his parents decided to do. And what his parents decided to do, I just think was the wrong way. But I
let me
blame
jump
these
in
damn
real quick.
activists for real.
Without opening up for anybody, one of the troll pages in the comments said, Rachel, you was out there protesting with the family, and now you're going to get some. I want to speak from my own experience. Again, not helping up for nobody. But do you know how fucking upset I would be if I'm out there protesting for Carmelo? Oh, this is unjust. Carmelo deserves a
Sin,
fair chance.
I never protested for them people.
Yeah,
But
I didn't look
I
at
I don't know if
talk.
Rachel
y'all seen my
protesting.
live or
Can,
not, but I stood
can
out
I
there with the
talk?
same
Can I
message.
talk? Or everybody else just gonna keep
But
talking.
you said my name. You said I protested with them
I
people. No, I
know
didn't.
this. I said, let me speak from my experience. That's what I said before I even started talking. How I would feel if I, well, I'm gonna still say protest. How I would feel if I'm out there protesting, or even let me just say standing. If I'm standing in support of your child, and then bitch, you get up here and you can't even stand for your own child. You let Jeff get up there and pop his shit, and you up there, y'all talking about how much money y'all getting off the whole situation. It just looked like a whole shit show. I would feel played as a motherfucker. I didn't waste my gas money to come way out here, and the fucking family ain't even know what the fuck they're supposed to do. You giving us no foundation to fucking support. That's how I feel about it.
That's facts. But no, I never protested. I'm not a protester. I just stood out there, just you know what I'm saying, support. I was just in support, like you said, I was supporting them. But in the midst of supporting, I'm seeing what the fuck I'm seeing, and it's just I know how this is finna
Well,
go.
ultimately, I just feel like it was a child. I don't think that he got
Oh
a
Lord.
fair trial, and that's my only issue with this whole thing,
But
irregardless
he's
of
not a
everything
child,
else.
Dream. Y'all keep referring to him as a child. He's a grown man.
He was 17 when he did it. He's 19 and saying
17
that's
in the
still a
state of
child. And
Texas
you
is an
have
adult.
boys and watch
So
when
In
is
the
they
state
Louis
of
now.
watch
Texas,
when they
17
that
is an
age. You're
adult.
gonna say if you think that your child is a full grown man at 17, 18, or
By the
19,
law, he is. So
life gonna
stop
show you
cradling these
Saying,
differently.
kids
saying, I
and
look at
teach
it
them
like
that
I
this had to been
now you
4
can be
years.
held reliable for your own. You
Like
can be
I
you
can
can be
be
held
grown enough
4
accountable
to
for
say
years,
your
my
at
own
baby
fuck
I
still
ups. And at the
graduated high
age of
school at
17,
17. I wasn't a grown woman.
at the age of 17, you can
I
go to
still didn't turn
prison.
18 till a
You
month
can go
after
to
that. When I
prison at
turned 18,
17.
I
You're a
still wasn't a
man.
grown woman.
Where they gonna send your ass where
Yeah,
them
Like,
but
grown
we
men
have
at,
to be
nigga?
realistic.
They
These
not gonna
kids'
send you to
brains aren't
juvenile
even
at no
fully
17.
developed till 25.
but that's unfortunate because I look at it like what 4 or 5 years. My baby's still a baby. Shoot.
At the age of 17, they can ship your son off to prison with grown people.
And I
He's
would
not a
need to go
baby.
with him. I would have to go
At
with him.
17, you go to the army or college. It's
Army, college, or prison. Where grown
this is
people
let me
at?
just say it like this. Fuck his age. We understand that he was mature enough to know that he could handle the situation a different way. Again, if I was Carmelo, I probably would have did the same fucking thing he did. And I'm way older than him. Probably old enough to be his fucking mama. So my
Right.
whole thing is, can we take age out of it and stop looking at it like, oh, this was just a little boy. This was just a little, these were two young men. We passed that.
No,
Two fucking people.
he was still a child. But here's the thing, Sam, because I do
Oh my
agree with you
fucking
there. The
God.
whole
He was
thing
a child.
at the end of the day, they had already talked to him about having whatever tool, knife thing that was used in this incident. They had told him not to have it before. He didn't have no business having it. Now, to be honest, when I first heard this case about this situation, that is my, and that's still my true thought. He didn't have no business having it because they had talked to him before about it.
Yeah, that's the
But
first time I
again,
heard
I
that. I
still
didn't
don't
know
know
that they
what
talked
he
to him
was
about
going
it.
through, what his life was like, what was on his
Dream,
mind.
where you heard that at? Where you heard that they
Yeah,
said that he
I
couldn't
never.
have it?
That the tool that he had, that they had said about him having a knife
Where you
on.
heard that at? First of all, they said it wasn't a knife. So what was the tool and where you heard that at?
Yeah, they said I heard that
That's
it
because
wasn't
black
a,
people.
I heard that it wasn't a knife. That's why I said a tool. I don't know, on
It
some of
don't
these
matter what the
YouTube,
fuck. You used it as a
But
deadly weapon. That
black
motherfucker
people
turned
lying
into
to
a
they
us.
did a
knife.
good
You
breakdown. I'm
used it
sorry, I
as,
don't
and
remember
y'all
them,
keep
but
on
they
trying. It
said
was
that it
just
was
a
like some
tool.
kind of tool
It
that they
was
be
a
using
tool.
for their
No,
shoes
he
or
used it
something.
as a deadly weapon
I don't know
to
But what do
poke
y'all
exactly
think
what it
somebody
is. I
about?
with.
don't remember their names.
But
But it was only three and a half
okay,
inches. He still used it.
do
A
y'all think that
protest
black people? What do y'all think about black people lying to black people to for us to just to make us like go
more
with their
enraged.
narrative? Yeah, like what do you think about like it's not white people doing it? Like what do you think about black people lying to black people just so we would agree with them?
I
And
mean, I
then,
ain't going to each their own. Like I
mhm.
don't know. I don't.
But what do y'all think about that though? Like, what do you think? Like, how do you address that? Like, if I say, hey, black sister, black brother, I think you're lying to me. And then it's like, oh, you're a coon. You're this, you that. Like, how am I a coon? Because you're
Nah.
lying to me.
Okay, so I don't think that makes anybody. I don't think I think you're using that out of context. So a coon is
Mm-hmm.
somebody that flat out. Okay, so a coon is like a black person, and they are
Excuse me.
constantly trying
My
to
bad, y'all.
defend or see the white side of things. They go
Mm-hmm.
against black people. They are the people that be like, oh, well, what about black people killing black people every day? That's a
But I
coon.
believe that.
Every
But I
race
do.
of
How is that
people
a coon
kills
though?
their
But
own
how?
color people every day.
But
That
that's
doesn't
true
Do
excuse.
though.
y'all
That
okay?
doesn't mean
Okay,
that
so
the
can I,
rest of us
ma'am?
don't
Can I ask you a
deserve
But
to
question?
when are
So,
we
have.
gonna?
hey,
But
but
when
can I
are we
ask one
gonna
question,
address
y'all?
that
Can I
though?
ask one question, please? I want to know: do y'all go
I,
protest when black people kill black
like,
people?
I mean, I think that it can
No.
be addressed
Why
every
can't she
single
ever
day when
listen?
things
I'm
are
asking
happening.
her.
This
I
is
want to know this from her.
unfortunate.
Do you go
This goes
protest
to
when
the
black
people
people
that are
kill black
raising
people?
these kids.
When
They're
black
not just
people kill
coming. They didn't
black
just
people, do you go
spawn here.
protest? Yes or no? Do you protest when black people kill black
So
people?
this comes down to the mothers,
See
the
how she don't
fathers.
want to listen to
What values
nothing.
are they
Yes.
instilling in
Ignorant
their
as fuck.
But hold
children?
up.
Do
But hold
you
up. But hold up.
protest when black
I don't
people
want to
kill black
insult.
people?
But
It's
hold
just a
up. But I
simple
don't want
yes
to
or
insult
no.
her. I don't want to insult her because you said as far as like being a coon, if that's being a
She
coon,
called me a coon.
no. But I'm saying people have been saying like every time I have an opinion, I love black people. I love black
I
kids,
mean, do you
black
protest when
people.
black people kill black people?
Those,
Black people killing black people. No, but if a white person kill a black person, I protest it.
why?
Do
Why?
you?
What makes the difference?
Well, because the first time I did it, I was ignorant to the fact that black people will lie to black people to make me go along with their narrative. So the first time I felt a way about this was Trayvon Martin because he was a little black boy, and this was before I had a son. I just looked at him like a little black boy that was, I was big Black Lives Matter movement until I found out that they was lying to me, and I feel a way about that. I feel a way about me feeling so deeply for a mother that was lying to me.
Well, let's
Right.
bring the question all the way back. So we don't protest when it's black on black crime. How the fuck did this situation become racist again? Why was racism brought up?
Because they needed help. So instead of saying, black people, I need your help. My son is in trouble. I need y'all to help me out.
But
They
that's the wrong
said,
thing to do. Why are
black
you
people,
just? But why are you reaching out to the black community? You should just be reaching out to the
how,
community
because,
in general. Do you understand my
yeah,
point? You're
Well,
reaching
let
yeah,
out
me
to
ask
one
you,
set of
Reggie.
people, huh?
Let me go here. So, how would y'all would have felt if Jeff would have went called on the whole white community and said that his son was killed by a black kid and he felt like
he
it was
didn't,
racist?
but he didn't have to. They automatically, he didn't have to call on nobody. They straight came and he said, hold up, chill. I don't even need y'all. That's what he did. That's what he did. He didn't have to. He didn't have to. As black people, he didn't. He just said, as black people, they had to call and lie on us, create narratives, and do all of this stuff. I mean, not lie on us, but lie to us instead of just being straightforward. Like, you need help with your son. Why couldn't she just? If white people, they could just straight say, I need help with my son. He's in trouble, and white people going to just band together. Black people got to say, oh, it was a white man, and they can't just. Why can't we just say,
Let me say
hey,
this: if I was a white
our black boy is
parent,
in trouble?
if I was a white parent involved with a black kid and a black parent, right, and I see that they got
Hmm.
Charleston White on their team, I would definitely go get my white people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Because
Hmm.
I
But
know
the
you got
Charleston,
Charleston White over there, all the niggas about to pop out.
but Charleston White was for the white people. Charleston White was not for them, for us at first.
Charleston White is a character. He always act like he for the white
No,
people.
that's why you can't even. That man said Charleston White looked like a crackhead. Did he lie?
I think he did.
Well,
He said Charleston
it's
White looked like a crackhead. He said, I don't care how much money you got, you look like a crackhead. He, I
so
mean,
I just wanted to throw this in there real quick. At the end of the day, like I think intelligent people
hmm
know that like there are good people of every nationality on this earth, and there are bad people of every nationality and ethnicity on this earth. So I don't think it's that. I don't think the majority of us, I think like just like it's a lot of those people that are like the racist white people, there are white people that are not racist, have never been racist, and will never be racist. I'm not ignorant. I know that during the civil rights that there were non-racist white people that were with our people the entire way, and there still are today. So this isn't about the people that are allies.
but I hate when
This
we
is
turn our
about the
allies
other stuff.
but I feel like in some cases we turn our
So
allies
that's a difference, and you
into
can't lump
something
them
different.
together.
Yeah, but if you turn our allies into ops because of the way we behaving, like if this man was clearly not a racist and you making him out to be racist just so that your son could get off, just so we could win in this case. The reason why we losing is because he was an ally. He was not he this is not a situation where he was racist.
He was
So
an
now you
ally. What?
yeah, I believe we could turn allies into racists because now they have experience. Now they have experienced us. Now they have had a bad experience based off of something that was very traumatizing to him and his family. And now he's pissed off. Now he's pissed off. Now, y'all, we waited 14 months for him to say watermelon felon. And now we're like, oh, you said one thing. But what about all of the things that they said about his child? His child and him. When they first came out to Jeff Mc, that's what I'm saying.
No,
We do
I'm
have
laughing at the
white.
comments.
I'm saying we do have. Sorry, but we do have white allies. But do you think that
I just don't
is
know
it
how
wrong
you
for him
get
to
that this
experience
man turned
what?
racist, or I don't think you know how
What you
being
mean?
racist work. Nobody just
I
nobody
don't
just
think he's racist. I don't think
Her,
he is racist.
oh baby, watermelon fella. I don't know. And I listened to them playing his interview and all the little stuff he said. Yes, he is, and it didn't just start then. His
He
truth
said
just came out.
he no,
And I'm
he
sorry
said
that you don't see that. And that's very scary with you raising a young black male in America. That
no,
is
because my black
terrifying.
no. See, when y'all do that and say it's
Because
scary,
I
it's
hope you
scary. It
don't
shouldn't be scary because
set him up to be
my
thinking
son said he would have walked away if
to
he was
not
scared.
recognize racism and
My son
have
said
a
he would have walked away if he was scared.
you will
And I'm
hope your
glad
son you will hope he did.
I'm
You don't know,
glad
but
that
say
he
he
felt like
did.
if he was scared, he would walk away and not feel like he had to kill
You will
somebody.
hope that. You will hope that, baby girl, but you don't know.
Hey, I asked him. I said, what would you do
Hmm.
if you were scared? He said he would have left. What would you do if you was under a tent that wasn't yours and it wasn't your school? You was under the ops tent and they told you to leave. What would you have done? He said he would have left. Simple. It's simple. Everybody would have been living. So I'm glad I'm raising that kind of son that would not think that he has to prove himself by stabbing somebody. I'm glad he at least knows he would have went and got his team. He would have went and got an adult. I'm glad that he thinks like that. And I'm glad I'm raising that type of son. I'm glad that he's emotionally intelligent enough to know when, hey, I can't beat 4 linebackers. I got to go. And I'll be back if I need to, or I'm going to go get an adult. That's how I'm raising my son. And I didn't have to tell him the situation that was going on. He told me what he would do. And I'm impressed by that. I'm impressed by that. Killing somebody was not in his thoughts. Pulling out a weapon was not in his thoughts. Walking away was, though. Because in this day and age, that's what you gotta
that's
do.
very good, and that's what you can hope. We can hope that the situation never happens, but we can hope that he gets that opportunity to walk away. Because remember, like when we say this, like I said, this is an unfortunate situation for everybody's family. There was no winner here. There was nothing to be won. It's a kid,
How you doing, girl?
Hey.
My baby
Is
dream
my
up here cussing
audio
me out,
good?
and I don't even care. You can call for me. I don't care.
Yo, Ming,
What?
is my audio good? Is my
Y'all about
audio
to
good?
bully me now, Ratchet? Can you come back? They about to jump me.
Sin,
Go
how
ahead.
much is it to drop this girl off the panel?
Who?
How much is it
Who
to
you
drop
trying to
off the
drop?
panel?
Are you
Like,
trying to
what's
drop
wrong with
me?
this girl? Mink,
Who?
Mink,
When you and
yes,
me start beefing?
Mink.
What?
When did y'all
We
start?
not
Why we gotta
beefing. You
drop
know
me?
that's my girl. Stop. We gotta drop
I'm
Mink immediately. She's out here
no,
spreading misinformation.
no, I'm not.
What do you mean, no?
What's your
Yeah,
opinion,
you
boo?
are. Like, what are
He
you talking
Mexican. They
about?
don't even count.
I thought he was
It's
Puerto
you see, she
Rican.
called me Mexican, knowing I'm Puerto Rican. Knowing I'm Puerto Rican. You know what
This
I'm saying? Yeah, she's
racist.
a fucking troll. When you
She's a
when you
troll.
understand that Mink is fucking trolling, yeah.
This is my real thoughts. No, no, these are really my real thoughts. Don't do that. Don't.
No, drop her immediately, son, and stop trolling me right now. Listen, how much you want? If I send you
Black people,
$100 right now, you gonna
I should not be silenced. But Dream, I do
send?
respect your opinion though. So I don't want
Send.
to.
I'm
Hmm.
talking to send. How much you
Yes.
want to drop her? How much
I
you want to
respect
drop
your
me?
opinion, Dream.
I
So
like
don't
me, y'all.
think
I don't want Meek. I want Meek up here.
you
Yeah, you
want me.
want
Why
your
you
Meek.
want
They about to come
Nah,
jump
what?
me.
You
Yeah, y'all better call up. Hit the panel. Cause we ain't doing this shit
No.
with me
well,
right now.
we
Nah,
got
nah. We
What?
money.
I
ain't
really
doing this
feel
shit
this
with
way.
her.
This is something I'm really passionate about.
Yeah, no, okay.
I'm passionate about unity and us not always feeling like our ancestors, the division that they created. My
So
grandmother
there's
was
no
racist.
amount of money. It's saying there's
My
no
grandmother
amount of
was
money.
racist.
What you
Hold
want?
on, my
200?
grandmother. Hold on.
You
I'm gonna
want
tell you, my
200?
grandmother.
I'll
Sis,
take 200. We'll leave off the panel for the rest of the year for
oh
200.
Meek,
No, I'm talking about
somebody
for
in the
this
comments
live. How much
said
you want for this
So I
live?
feel a way about that.
I could drive. I
Come
could
on,
send you
me.
100 for this
No,
live.
hold
Yeah.
on, pause.
All right, go ahead
Let
and
me.
send it, baby.
Somebody in
Let
the
me know who
comments
you're
said
sending
Dylan
to.
did
All
slap
right,
his
what's your
best
Baby,
cash
friend
please
in
app?
the
go
What's your
ahead.
cash
head.
app? Hold on, let me see it.
Look,
Dylan did
It's at
slap
the
his
bottom.
best
Look in
friend.
the
Talk
chat.
about he gonna
Hold
What's
walk
your
on.
cash
away.
app?
Wait, we
that's
talking
Drop
You
it
money.
in the
ain't
back
Dollar
playing
channel.
with me,
Cause I'm
man.
sign.
Quit
tired of
That was.
playing.
Ming
Let me see
right
who said
now.
it first.
You
It's
I'm
ain't
five oh
trolling.
tired of Ming. Nah, she ain't doing this on
Yes,
this
Dylan did
platform.
slap his
Ain't no
friend.
way.
Is that? Let me
Put
make
it
sure.
on. Put it in the back chat, son.
it's
What's
Who
the
right
said
here.
cash
that?
app?
I'm
Who said
tired of
that
Send it
me
Dylan
right
slapped
now.
his friend?
for $100.
Book,
I'm sick of.
Book.
3750.
Up out of here.
Okay.
No, that's not why. No.
Yeah.
No,
Dylan
that's
did slap
me.
his
Yo,
friend.
man, get
He
the
did
fuck out
slap
of here,
his
man.
friend, but he
I'm
said
tired of
something
your
about his
bullshit.
father.
Right.
No, hold on. Dylan did slap his
I'm
friend,
sending. I'm
and he
sending.
slapped
I'm
his
sending
friend
Cindy
because
20, right?
he said something about his dad.
Book.
So yes,
Oh,
I told
we don't
Dylan that
want to
was
hear it,
wrong.
man.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he
You
should
don't
not
need
have
to listen.
slapped that boy, but he used his hands,
504.
and guess what? They both
Oh,
good to
look at
see
her
another
right
day
here.
and go to
Uh
Sky
huh.
Zone again.
Book, stop.
Drop
The
link.
difference is stop
No,
because they
I'm
saying that
sending it
Dylan
right
slapped his
now.
friend.
Wait, let me go get the
No,
other
Dylan
phone.
did
get out of here.
Book,
We
what?
stop.
done with it, man. We
No,
done with
book.
it.
Dylan
Go.
slapped his
Play
friend,
the
and
song.
they live
Play
to
the
go to
song, Sin.
Sky Zone another
Play the
day.
song.
We'll play the
They
song.
Nah,
live
Book.
to
we can
go
argue about this
paintballing
in the
another
back. We
day.
can argue about this in the back. Go ahead and play the
They
song,
live to
Sin.
go to Sky Zone another
Drop her.
day.
Check
Shut
your
up,
cash
book.
out. Drop her.
No, listen. Man, checking for money. Sin. Don't.
I mean tacos. Do you want one? Book.
Yeah, I do want a taco. I do. You know I love tacos. Yo, trolling ass. Yeah, you about to be out of here. Though. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
me
Say,
definitely trolling.
check the
No,
cash
listen.
app.
I
What
really
you
am eating
doing?
I got the
tacos.
cash out, baby. Call on me. Get your
Check.
ass
What?
up out of here.
No.
To stop an 8 ball of cocaine and had me feeling. Let me get you over to the other department. Hold on 1 second for me, please. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm transferring you over right now. Hold up. Move it with your chest, bop it with your chest, move it with your chest, bop it with your chest, work it with your chest, mix it with your chest, bop it with your chest.
Bluetooth connected.
But saying that's only for this live. That's not a carryover bag. That's only for
Don't,
this
don't,
live. You heard?
Book, I can't believe you did
don't
that.
come back up
Yeah,
in
she
on
out of
me.
here. She out of here.
Get up out of here. Don't come back. Thank you, boo.
I can't believe you did that.
Thank you.
Up out of
Thank
here.
you.
You're a good man,
Yeah,
boo.
I know it.
Then what we talk about? Melanated queen. You want the floor, book? You want the floor? Where we at?
Only
Nah, MQ got the
change.
flow.
People need to stop saying what they would do and should do in situations. Until it happens to you, you really need to take a step back and look at what's going on. People not emotionally strong like they say they are. Um, they be like, well, if it happened to me or if it was my son or my friend, listen, that's only out your mouth. When things really happen, you don't react like that. You do not react like that. So getting on these panels saying what their family should have did and could have did, they have lost their children. Ain't nobody up here say, how would you act if you lost your child? See, so it's a big difference to me. And then the way they carry on these chats and in these spaces, you're not a good representation of saying what you would do with your child because you look bad in these spaces right here. So I hope you wouldn't go to courthouses and schoolhouses and act the way you act on this app. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to say one more thing before I go. Society has made it racist. Not we made racism. Not we're provoking and rage baiting racism. You live in a racist country, period. That's just what it is. There's no getting around it. It's no, oh, it's not racist in 26. Yes, it is. And it was racist in 1910. It was racist in what, 1800s? It's been going on for quite some time, people. So you can't jump up now and say, oh, it's not about race. It's always been about race. I'm so glad to see you up this morning, Sam. Bye, Dream. And I'm Dream, I miss you. Do you be going live I used to be subbed a long time ago. You don't be going live no more. So I just came up here to speak my piece. This case is
Oh,
bad because
Sin.
you
I
think
can't
about it,
hear
it's
that
Uh-huh.
a lot
person.
of cases.
Oh, maybe they must got me
Oh, she can
blocked
hear
or
you.
something.
Dream. Cause
Mm,
it's cause people dropped off the panel. Dream, you have to drop down and come back up because she's talking so sweet to you right now too.
yes, I
Oh
remember her.
yeah, cause I can't hear
I
nothing.
remember her. She used to go live a lot with her
I don't
real
even be
life,
knowing how to get off of here.
with her real life, and some really good
I'm gonna drop
points. So,
Dream. Let me drop Dream. Hold on, stay right here so she
mm,
when she come back up, you can tell it to her again.
okay,
I
no,
don't even
saying I've lost. A couple of my kids have been hit with gunfire in L.A. I've lost my daughter to a tragedy, which was a black boy that killed my daughter. So until it really happens and hit home, you can't really say what these people should do. That's a scary thought to even think it would happen to you. You first got to put yourself in their shoes, and a lot of people ain't
Mm,
gonna they don't do it. They're not gonna put themselves in that. That little woman got to now go see her child in jail and hope nobody don't do things to her. And it's sad that he lost his life. That's going to be a struggle. His brother probably gonna need counseling. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes to that. You can't just be like, oh, forget them because of race. Those are kids, guys. Those are still children. I mean, up until
mm,
the age of 25, you get out your mom and daddy house. You pay your own bills. You a child. You listening to what other people tell you every day. You're a kid. You're a kid. This grown man 40, still a child. Shit, nigga. Let me shut. Dream, why you
yeah.
don't go live no more? I used to follow you years ago. I don't know what happened. You just fell off.
I fell off.
Yes, I had to get off of YouTube and
Hmm. Hmm.
just heal. I was going through real life stuff.
Hmm.
I lost
Hmm.
my last parent, so and I wasn't in the right
Space.
space. Yeah, I had to heal and
I get it. You're
be the
beautiful.
best me
Kid.
for real.
You're beautiful. Kid. No, and I really appreciate because I just mentioned that you were going live with real stuff, which are real life, like and what really was going on with you. And then when I didn't see you, I was worried. I'm glad to see you back, and I was just in the bushes listening to what the commentary was, and everybody has an opinion about things until it actually knocks on your front door. So people be having so much conviction, but if it was you at a funeral putting dirt on your son, or if it was you going to the jailhouses now where you're treated a certain kind of way because your case was high profile, but you still had to go see your son. Until that knocks on your door, everything we saying are just opinions, and
Hmm.
we should be able to voice those opinions. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all. That's all.
And I mean, I think we can. I think it's unfortunate that some people just that's not everybody in the world. That's just some people that want to try to force their opinion onto everyone else, and I'm right and everyone else is just wrong. And it's like, that's just not reality. Two things can be true.
That's true.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
This is a racist situation, and it was also an avoidable situation. There's a lot of truth there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
at the end of the
Mhm.
day, they were kids, and that's all I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
you know.
No, because a lot of the things you
And and,
said,
and, and, and and
I
I
agree
think what a
with.
lot of people are not acknowledging, because here's the truth: white people don't view black women nor black men as children when they're children. So I don't know, and I think just all of our different experiences in life contribute to how we think about things. But
Mhm.
I don't think
Mhm.
that I don't agree when Meek was saying that he turned racist. Like, y'all, come on, you don't turn racist.
Right.
You don't. I've had some horrible experiences with white people. It didn't turn me right. I still know that this person did this to me, and not every white person did this to me. You
Right.
see what
mm,
I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
so, and that's it's just like it's black people that did things to me, and I don't look at every black person doesn't carry that burden because of what this person did to me. That's what I'm saying. And
That's true.
I don't, just lump everybody all together because all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hmm.
just a fact.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
it's yeah. It's deeper than that to me. So I ain't gonna turn since panel to that, but I'm just saying, like it's like there are good people in the way that we think and act and conduct ourselves every day, and that's just it. And there's a difference. There are other people that conduct themselves in other ways, and that's the life that they live. Like when
Mm-hmm.
people say black on black crime, are we responsible? Think about that. For every single one of you that live a good life, you go out in the world and you just be good. You don't be out here trying to tear nobody else's day down or start or fight or kill nobody. Are you telling me that you feel responsible for people that choose to do that because y'all the same skin color? That's not my fault. Yes, it's an issue in our community, but I can't be responsible for the next person's actions. That is that is insane.
Right.
So what are we saying when we say that? What about the black on black crime? Well, are you committing it? Because I'm not committing it. So if we not, so how are you responsible for somebody else? You can't be.
Right.
And none of us could carry that burden. That is ridiculous. And it pisses me off when people say that every time we say this is wrong or that's wrong. None of that negates the fact that 35 years is excessive.
Right. Right.
None of that
Right.
negates, and I don't care if those talking about it was three black jurors and they answered wrong. Well, it got to be more than three black people in the county. Quit playing with me.
Let me make one point. The young lady who was unalived out here, the 15-year-old, the lady got 2 years probation. And that young lady didn't have a weapon or anything when she hit her in the back of the head. 2 years probation in 92. So y'all got to look at it. It's a lot of surface stuff, and people don't really want to get up under it. Racism has been embedded in the society for years, way before we were on the planet. Way before any of us talking was on the planet, it was always racist. That's been going on before us. We can't now jump up and be like, well, why they didn't do nothing about it and this and this. They actually doing something about it. They trying to start something right now. What are you talking about? They are trying to do something about it. You don't see the news media? When that young lady got hit, they played it over and over on the news all day until the riot. All day. When they said they wasn't gonna play it. Media was like, we would never play that. The little girl, we would never, and played it all day until the riot. So they
I don't
getting
know what case was that.
in LA,
Propaganda.
the 92 riots, and they kept playing it over and over and over until the riots started. And even after the riots, they still played it. On Channel 7, played the unaliving.
You don't think it was propaganda?
Um, I
Not
do.
propaganda. That's the wrong word, but
Um,
triggering, purposely triggering.
I feel like, yeah, they did that on purpose, but I think the plan had already been in progress for like years prior, because I remember when it turned from being black owned cleaners, because I came up in a black everything area, so Watts was where they put the unemployed people, the broker people. That's where we lived.
Mhm.
So at first it was all black cleaners, black grocery stores, black liquor stores, black dollar stores, and then all of a sudden, you start seeing Asians, and you start seeing Southwest Asians, and you start seeing Chinese, and next thing you know, our whole neighborhood flipped from black owned to Asian owned. But we were being treated deplorably. We were being treated terribly. We were being talked to, followed around. Some things in movies are true. Some things in movies are true, and then some are just hyped up. But yes, we end up being treated very bad in our neighborhoods for a good decade before something actually happened. So it was building, and I feel like they knew it was coming. They kind of wanted the riots. They was able to move a lot of the black people out of the areas that were burned down. Then they redeveloped the areas, and they put the Caucasian people back. Because you have Caucasian people downtown LA walking dogs with shoes on them. And then you say 2 blocks over is Skid Row, though. 3 blocks over is Skid Row. But that's okay. These high
Mhm.
rises that they live in, $2,000 a month high rise, security building. You drive in there, everything is on camera. The police probably got your address on speed dial. If y'all call, they come. So they actually was a plan. They
Okay.
moved a lot of black people out after the riots. And I believe that they might be doing some more stuff now because they actually knocked down projects that were like 60 years old, 50 years old as me. They starting to knock down brick projects just recently. So I think that they got some more stuff going on. But I do think that they race bait us. I think they race bait us. Even if this
Mhm.
case wasn't about race, they were going to make it about race. Even if it
Yeah.
wasn't about race, they were still going to make it some type of racial tension. It could have been just
Absolutely,
included.
absolutely. And I said from the beginning, I'm like, I don't know why they playing like this. Not Texas. Texas is
It's
hands
racist.
down
Yeah.
one of the most racist states in the country. We could go with
Yeah.
the racist because this we have Juneteenth this month. We have that because of the state of Texas because they didn't want to tell them that they were free.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's a yeah. Yeah, it's a bit.
Okay.
Sin, Sin, how do you feel about what he said, the dad? And I have one more question for you.
I
Yeah, how
spoke
do you
on it.
feel?
I just kind of felt like if he was racist, he held it up for a good time. Then he was able to pop his shit. If I was to put myself in a dead position, I would be popping my shit saying racist shit too. I got damn near the whole black community bothering me. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm in support of it, and I'm not gonna say I disagree with it either.
Right,
I'm
right,
just I'm
okay,
just not emotionally tied to the situation like I think a lot of people are. I mean, if
right,
he didn't say nothing racist, people would have still said that he's a racist. And now that he's
right,
saying racist shit, it's like, oh, he confirmed that he's a racist. Well, y'all told me
right.
he was a racist in the beginning, so I don't fucking know what.
Right. What one more question before I get out of here. What do you guys feel about the corruption as far as the judicial system, the CPS system, the court system? It's a bit corrupt. I see
Yeah,
some,
yeah, I
yeah,
definitely think I think everything is about fucking money and power. That's what it all boils down to, in that, in my opinion. Money and
right,
power.
right. Okay. I
I
get it.
concur along with energy harvesting.
But
Mm,
that's what I
yes, 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 yes. Forgot that. Mm-hmm. Come on.
mhm. But a lot of
Yep.
people don't believe. They don't believe that. So just watch your energy, people. Protect yourself. Things are happening. They got Netflix got a whole special on. Oh, it's aliens. What? Now y'all talking about it's aliens? Are you serious? Who
Yeah,
said this? The CIA?
mhm. Yeah, I actually had that conversation with my son a couple of nights ago. And he was like, "Mom, do you believe in aliens?" I said, "Let me tell you." So when I was growing up, they showed us movie about aliens. It was like a kind of a phenomenon. As you either believed it or you didn't, but most people didn't. They told us we was crazy that them people didn't exist. And then all of a sudden, Trump like, "No, they do exist." Then Trump took the papers, hid them bitches, and then they found him. Then they slapped charges on him from stealing from the White House. And then now he back in office another term. And now all of a
Mhm.
sudden, they do exist. They've been here for so long. They helping us out. We're friends with them. So I was like, matter of fact, I told my baby this weekend we was go watch Men in Black. That's what I told him. I gotta say
Oh,
today.
it's
But
a good
yeah, that
one.
shit is
A good
crazy
one.
that
It's a
it's crazy
Netflix
that
special.
the aliens coming out. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's a Netflix special. That is crazy. A special on Netflix about aliens. I thought they didn't exist. Mm.
Hmm.
Mm,
I'm
mm.
gonna have to see and check it out today. Then.
Dream, you don't know it's a special on Netflix, girl. CIA,
No,
FBI.
girl, I've been watching. Listen, honey, Sweet Magnolia came out this week. I've
Yeah.
just been watching that, girl.
I'm a
I be watching all
conspiracy.
Halloween movies. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I've been watching 1965 all Halloween movies lately. I watched Halloween 3 this morning.
Oh yeah, that's old. Sin, that is so old. That's old.
Oh yeah, see, I can't do the scary movies. That's why I don't. But I don't know. The aliens might scare me too, but I don't
You
know.
have to watch it though, Dream, because now there's full disclosure. Ain't the movie? Didn't the movie Disclosure come out? Oh, this is getting so
Yep,
good.
it did. It just came out.
Mhm.
Hey guys in the chat, I'm a conspiracy buff, as my daughters in them said. So they used to be laughing at me so bad, Dream on the floor rolling. Mama, you funny. This is I'm talking about really taking me for a joke, and now everything is true. What? So maybe I wasn't a conspiracy buff. Maybe everything was true, and the people that
Yeah,
were lying
yeah.
to, they were just lying
Everybody
to
that
you.
called people crazy, it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, now y'all catching up. But yeah, but
yeah,
I mean, I think that you would have to be very ignorant to think that we were like the only intelligent life force
The only
in the.
species, period. Yeah.
right,
So
right.
I don't know. I guess when I was little, I was one of those people that when I would watch the sci-fi movies, I'd be thinking like, no, this is real. They
It's
just,
really,
how it be
Me
like,
too.
does art imitate life or does life imitate art?
Yay.
Are
Yeah,
you
I was
gonna
one
go
of them
see?
little kids.
Are you
Like,
guys gonna go see that movie? Full disclosure. You know that's supposed to be a big thing.
I haven't seen
It's,
it yet, but I know it just came out. I think this week.
Yes. Are you going to see that scene?
I just learned about it. I'm not really into stuff until after everybody else have watched it.
See it?
Me
You know
What?
why?
neither.
'Cause
I'll
I
be
be want-
so late.
no,
Why?
no, let me tell you why. Because it was something that everybody went saw, and I saw the way they was acting after, and I forgot what movie it was. But ever since then, I was like, nah, I'll wait to see how this affect other people first before I run up in there going watch something.
That's true. Me
That's
too.
how-
That's why I laugh because I'm gonna wait for everybody else to go so they tell me how it was. Then I'm gonna go see it for myself. But
Yeah,
different
You
movies
ain't
hit.
even gonna have to do that. They gonna have it up. Somebody gonna break the whole thing down on
You
YouTube
yeah.
know,
It's not.
and
It's not
all the
even for
things
me.
in it that you should be.
For me, it's not even getting other people reaction or their review of the movie. I just know some of that shit be having hypnosis and shit in it, in certain energy that I don't want to be attached to. That's what I mean when I say I
Mhm.
be want to see how it affect other people first before
right?
I
And
go
the
up
music
there watching that
too.
shit.
That's true, Sam. That's true. You protect your energy a lot. That is so good. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
You
I've been seeing
have
a lot. I've
to,
been through a lot.
because
I'm
you
impressed.
have to remember we've all been programmed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
We
So
have.
it that's one of the most intelligent things I heard somebody say. They said when you're awakened, do not try to wake anybody else up. It's not your job. It's not your responsibility. And I get that. You have to let people just go through what they go through and experience what they experience. That's why you have a life path. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
and it's unfortunate, just like these kids. Unfortunately, you know, Austin is not here and Carmelo is in prison enduring God knows what. And I think another thing is I don't think that like he shouldn't have got any time. I just think that 35 years is excessive
Yeah.
for
Mm-hmm.
somebody that was 17 years old at the time. That's more than his
Mhm.
entire 17 years at that time. 19 when he
Mhm.
sentenced.
Yeah.
That's more than a 19. Like I just think like I think it's an unfortunate. I think that if it would have been the reason why I think this is a racist situation, I think that if the same situation had happened with Austin, um, having killed Carmelo, I think they would have been like that's exactly how it would have been portrayed. This was a kid. He made a mistake. He's gonna do some time, but I don't think that they would have.
That's
35 years, y'all.
it's excessive.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
let me
that's
ask you guys
excessive, and
another
that's
question.
all I'm saying.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
you're a
agree.
parent. I don't
Hmm?
know if you're a parent, Dream, but I know seeing you're a parent. Let me ask you guys. Do you think any of this falls back on the parenting? You gotta
No.
understand. You don't think any of this falls back on the parenting?
And what way?
Okay. Some kids like okay, I have like 11 grandkids. So I have this one grandson, he's an introvert, right? And he's very calm and he doesn't like a lot of excitement and different people arguing, or he just really is more into being in a calm quiet space. So I take him to events with me, and sometimes like I took him to church events most of the time. So he's in line and he's waiting to get on the ride. So you got two or three other little kids, same color as my kid, because I predominantly stay in areas where I'm wanted. I don't go to areas where they don't want. color, folks. I could be treated like trash. I did that coming up as a youngster. So I stay where I'm wanted. So my grandson's standing in line. These kids come over. Couple of little rough little boys, his same color. So they jump him in line, looking at him funny. So mind you, he's not saying anything. And then he don't want to look at grandma because he know me. I'm a different type of beast. I'm a Scorpio. It doesn't matter to me. We can go to hell or jail today, not tomorrow, motherfucker. So he don't look at me. No, I swear. I'm telling you, listen.
Yeah.
Religion is cool, but it does not run my life. Everything else is okay. Money is good, but it didn't save my mother's life when she was passing away of cancer. So money is not that big. It's just a lot of things that don't run me. You understand? So
Yeah.
he don't look at me. He know I'm gonna get mad that he's not defending himself. So he just standing there. We stand there for a minute. Then finally, someone else in line was like to my grandson, "You just gonna let them cut you in line like that?" And then my grandson looked at me, and I said, "Yeah, you're not gonna say anything, Haven." I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna let it be because in some situations you do have to let it be. Parenting skills come in, don't? And nobody said it's a perfect parent, but you do need to teach your child what's right and what's wrong, and you need to know that they know them. So if my son would have committed this crime and he knew I taught him right from wrong, you still need to be paying for what you did. I'm not gonna go and let him go. He black. Oh, he was a baby. No. I parent you right. You had everything you needed. I took you to different religious entities. We spent time together. You read through books that made you a man. You knew better than what you did. So you have to pay for it. I'm just a realist. But
yeah, I'm going you down the entire way.
Yeah, you got to pay for what you did, but you still got to look at these little children. And if they in a house where it's DVs all the time, arguing, come on now, tell the truth. Mama getting slapped, choked, kids getting talked to bad. What do you think you're raising? So you think you're raising an introvert that's going to be just in the house? Oh, no, when they get outside, they're going to betray the same behavior that they learned inside. I'm sorry to tell you. It's the truth. Then they're going to learn the same behavior and they're going to take it outside the door. And then at that point, you take your child to kindergarten, they 5, and they bite somebody. You like, not my child. They ain't bit nobody I know. Well, you had them at home with you for the first 5 years. Were they biting at home?
Oh my God. Melanie Queen, I swear, I be having these conversations at least once a fucking week. I ain't gonna lie to you. Trying to tell people about their child. Your child is a whole different person than what the fuck he is with you evidently, or Miss Johnston.
Yes. You and then they don't just get to school and do that behavior. That behavior been started before they got to school. Okay, so ain't no not my baby. He would never bite nobody, ma'am. He bit you, cousin, friend last 2 weeks ago. What are you talking
about? It was
about?
funny and cute, you know.
Yes. I thought it was cute, funny. You knocked it off. Now they done came and broke skin at the school. You're responsible. You're responsible. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you totally responsible, but you do play a part in the parenting that you gave to your child. I mean, and there's some kids that just run off and do different things from the parent. They didn't like the parent and they run amok. They go to the streets and I understand that. You cannot parent. Every child's not going to come out perfect. I have 6 and I'm not expecting all 6 to be perfect. I'm not expecting. I'll be a fool. I'll be a fool to think all 6 of mine going to be stand up perfect human beings. You know what I mean? And I would be a fool to think that people don't have shortcomings and people don't make mistakes. Like, it's just a reality of life, guys. We live to die one day. It's the stuff you did in between them check marks that matter. Not what you did before, because we didn't know you before. Not what you did after they threw the dirt over you. It matters the things you did in between them 2 dates, that death date and that birth date. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So if you want people to think highly of you, you want them to memorialize you, still talk about you in a great light, do the right thing. That's it. That's it, simple. It's simple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to the chat because I'm a chatter. Look at your baby. Oh my God. He look good.
That ain't my baby. That's not
Who
my
is he?
child.
Who the hell you putting it? That better not be
Saying
kid.
you are so petty.
That's Kiwan
See,
White.
I
is that
know.
TV for real?
That's Kiwan White, girl.
Man,
I
he was
know from that
younger.
live, but you just gonna keep that on reserve to post at random.
Girl,
Well, we was
Slim
talking about
Shady.
being in kids' lives. I thought it fit the occasion.
Man, he said when he was younger. That's how he looked. Everybody
Oh
got a
my
need.
gosh. Yeah, you can't no nobody no parent has to man, no parent has to burden that. That is ridiculous. Think about yourself.
That's
Because
true.
your parents could only teach you what they could teach you, and you still was gonna do whatever it was that you were gonna do.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And listen, and I'm agreeing to agree to disagree. And I'm not mad at you. I ain't about to cuss you. We ain't
Right.
about to be no scratching on the panel because you have an opinion that don't match mine. What?
Mm-hmm.
Like people got to grow up. Come on, y'all. Let's grow up a little bit in 26. Just a little bit.
Yep.
Just a
Yeah,
little bit.
nah. I mean, nobody can control nobody else, y'all. That's ridiculous. I'm never putting that kind of stress on myself, and nobody should, because you
Mm-hmm.
can't. You could want to control somebody, but you can't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. You
Yeah,
don't control anything in life. We just out here on this planet. And we really learning as we go with everyone else on the planet. We all
Mm-hmm.
learning as we go. We've never been taught some of these things. So I don't
exactly.
understand why people, I think it's like everybody want to be a chief. Nobody want to be an Indian. Is that
Mm-hmm.
how that's how they say it, saying
Yep.
everybody want to be a chief. No one wants to be Indians anymore.
Oh, okay.
Everybody want to be
Mm-hmm.
a chief. Like I'm follow me, listen to me, follow me, sub to me. Listen, hold on. I'm only one person, and everybody can't be in control of one person. You go pulling
Mm-hmm.
people this way and changing people's mind in this live, and then they go to live this live, and they change their mind again based on some of this information could not even be true.
Yeah.
They turn into a circle for information.
It's a stick for me. Thank you, baby.
Yep.
Well,
Crazy
much
girl.
love to you, ladies. I just wanted to come up here and say my
Much
little two
love.
cents.
No,
Say
you're
my little
good.
two
It's
cents.
always good to hear from you.
It's always good to hear from you too, Sin. Dream, go live or at least give people an update or something. Do something. I was really looking before you, Dream. Earlier this year, I had to unsub from so many people, and I only had a couple of people left. And I'm like, man, let me try to find some old people. Couldn't find nobody. They said
Yeah, I know. I
I
was
got
trying to get it
nobody.
together. I'm trying to get it together so I can start going back live. I just want to be able to be consistent when I do it. So
Consistent. That's right,
that's why
Dream.
I haven't did anything.
That's why you did. Now, well,
Yeah.
I still got the channel. I still got you. I still got you. You guys have a really good Saturday today, okay?
You
You
as
too.
well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye,
Oh,
Sam.
Bye bye.
so
Dream, final
yes,
thought.
and
We're going to get on out of here.
this was a good live. Thanks. I enjoyed spending time with you today.
Yes, yes,
I,
yes. Anytime.
I was late to it. I
Yeah.
usually listen to you every day in the mornings and stuff. So
Oh, thank you.
just like just so I was like, I'm gonna come up here today
I'm glad you did. I can talk to you in a minute,
if you
girl.
drop
I'm
the
very
link.
happy to hear from you. Mm-hmm. Yep. I appreciate your dream. You have a wonderful day. Oh, I got your dream. So Tio, why money Maya last take you getting tired of seeing these nails vacant? What's wrong with the nails? Why? I can't show the nails, girl. But anyway, I can respect people's differences of opinions. I'm always well, no, let me not say always, but I love a good healthy debate. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love me a good healthy debate. I'm here for it. But I think when people go to talking crazy stuff, child, I kind of feel like who said the dream of Melanie the Queen? Like, girl, what the fuck? But anyhow, I'll make sure it's okay, Dream. I got you. I was just saying thank you for coming up. I appreciate you, and I see for you to have a wonderful day. You could. It's because Melanie the Queen had dropped down. That's why you couldn't hear me. But yes, make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all be out the door. Salute the book. booked and banded Mink off the panel. Oh, Lord Jesus, Mink, my girl. Salute to everybody that did the panel, whether you was having audio technical issues and you wasn't able to make it in to the show. I definitely appreciate you. Farago, keep your hands off your child. Dirty, disgusting bitch. If you need to hit me up on the gram at Syncity Raps. Email me bookingsyncity@gmail.com. Much love to each and every last one of you all. Watch what you say, enjoy what you create, and as always, welcome to Syncity.
You know what? So long, farewell to you, my friend. Hello, farewell to you, my friend. Hello, hello. Bitch, keep calling my phone. Hello, and bitch, I'm calling you back. Hello, don't get mad at me, ho. Hello, because your nigga did that. Hello, a bitch, keep calling my phone. Hello, and bitch, I'm calling you back. Hello, don't get mad at me, bitch. Hello, because your nigga did that. Oh, no.